Hello, internet friends. I presume I don't have a monitor, so I'm just assuming that we're going. Welcome back to Quests and Chaos Plays Call of Cthulhu. Thank you so much for spending part of your geekend with us here on YouTube, which is kind of like my mom's basement. You know, that was where those weird magazines were that I shouldn't have found, and that's YouTube has that stuff.
What are you going?
It's the end of almost the end of the month. Patreons, thank you so much. Due to your help and the super chats?
Super chats.
Yeah,
Due to the super chats.
Super chats.
We are at 55% of our tavern upkeep,
Nice.
which is
We love
fantastic. Remember, if by some stroke of I don't know what, we actually get to 75% of our tavern upkeep, I will be giving away to one of our donors, to somebody who gave stuff, a random book from my 80s RPG collection.
I want that so bad.
Oh, now I'll contribute.
Yeah.
Because they really need to get out of my closet.
I
have
want
tubs.
I want all of them.
Tubs.
I actually suggested to Thomas once that one of our shows should be me opening a tub of like 80s D&D modules.
That's like the ultimate unboxing video.
Yeah. It's like what's the one where they get a storage unit and they don't know what's in it? It's like
Storage
that, but
Wars.
for RPGs.
Yeah, RPG Wars. Sure.
So yeah, if we get to 75%, somebody's getting Heroes Inc., Palladium's not very good superhero RPG.
Oh.
Yes, that's
Shade.
the one I want.
Yeah, I want that.
Or
Not very good one.
or the Jaroon role-playing game.
Okay.
Okay.
Or Rifts.
I do love
Jeroen,
Rifts.
Gesundheit.
Rifts was the first like formal RPG I ever played, and we did not know what we were doing.
That's the best way to play riffs, I understand.
The very first
difficult.
time my brother and I played D&D,
You played Rifts.
no, we played, combat was resolved by flipping a coin.
Oh, great.
Because we didn't have any dice.
Yeah.
My mom
You
sent
had a
me...
D2.
Yeah. My mom sent me, the very first thing I got for D&D was a module, Queen of the Demon Web Pits, which is a super involved high-level module.
Yeah.
And
She did not know what she did.
No, yeah, and I'm like, I don't know what any of these numbers are. We'll just flip a coin. It's fine.
Bet you had a
If we
blast.
get to 100% of our tavern upkeep, he said, getting back on topic,
Nice.
we will give away a Cthulhu book of your choice that can be a PDF.
Which is to say, it doesn't have to just be America.
Right.
Interesting.
But not you, Montreal.
Well, you know, Quebec, they always have their things.
Boy, don't they? Steakhouses, crullers, poutine, fishing shacks.
Fishing shacks?
Fishing shacks.
Keep going. Just keep going.
Yeah, don't let him
I'm so
derail you.
sorry.
You are not even on the rails, and he's derailing you.
I can go. I don't need anyone else.
I know.
Toe to toe with the derailer over here.
God, that's the show. Kuja and I will just excuse ourselves for the night.
Yeah, I'll let y'all have fun.
Dane and Ezra going on tangent upon tangent. Ooh. Talk about
That
a
reminds
podcast.
me of the time that Huckleberry Hound.
Oh, God.
We have. I think we still have a Monday show. Fandelver and something.
Fandover and below, not this week. I will
Okay.
be in San Diego.
So we normally have a Monday show, but not this Monday. Although probably nothing, because Thomas is off being Thomas. And by the way, we have the Baroness in here on the zeros and ones, and
The twos.
we have James
Yay! He still exists!
on the Baron. No, that's not. But on the zeros and ones, I don't know.
His eyebrow shot right up into his forehead.
Yeah. But James has a lovely partner, and he's very happy. And, he doesn't even know who the Baroness is. And they are fully clothed at all times. I promise.
I'm getting the wrap it up.
Yeah, we're done. That'll be all for Call of Cthulhu. I'm going to see. So before we started, Tiana said Thomas could remote in and turn off all the lights. Let's find out.
Yeah, let's push him on that one.
Challenge accepted.
Please don't.
What do I do?
You, not Thomas.
You should know by now. You should never tell me something like that, because that will become my goal.
Yeah.
Just
So
like
how do we stop you from doing something?
We don't.
I mean,
You just don't
so
ever bring it up.
I think Rachel's trick is to like pretend like she's interested, and then I'm like, well, this isn't any fun.
There's nothing to push back on.
Yeah. No, but she told me that. So where she works, there is a safe in a secret area. And they won't tell her where it is.
Because she might tell you.
And I was like, that would be all I did at that office, is try and figure out where that safe is.
Track down the safe like a detective.
Yeah, not
Like
for
a
any
tiny cat detective.
no spoilers, not for any like sordid reason, but just if you tell me there's something you can't see.
I'm super interested in you telling me this right now, Ezra.
I'm an underappreciated genius. And I think you at home know that.
Yeah.
It's these ingrates
Yeah.
who are like, where's the plot?
I love
Can
the
we
plot.
stab something now?
I just want to start the game. I mean, that's allegedly why we're here.
I've still got like 20 announcements on the announcement
There
board.
is no announcement board.
You're
I'm looking
liar.
right at it.
You're a liar.
We have, don't forget Patreons. As a thank you, we do an after show, Last Call of Cthulhu, where tonight we will be discussing Dane's Pants, which are always a cause for discussion. And then we'll be discussing the use of red and green print in the Never-Ending Story.
Huh.
Yeah.
From
yeah.
the different perspectives of the different characters. I read that book.
There you go.
It's a good book.
It is a good book. I think that's all the... Wait, last announcement. I'm fired. So I think that's all the announcements. And thank you all once again for anything you can do to boost our YouTube channel. Liking, subscribing, smoke signals, hiring, buying a billboard.
Skipping the first 10 minutes.
That was hurtful.
Oh, Ezra, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. You're right. You're right, and you should say it.
This is the good stuff. The game is crap. Have you...
What is all this?
Yeah, this is just like once Pooja made a Google Doc, I'm just like, this makes no sense.
That's not the point of the Google Doc. The Google Doc is an appreciation of the game. I love lore. I love plot. Give me the plot, Ezra.
There's no plot.
We should make the Google Doc a wiki. So everyone has a...
And then we could leak it.
And then we can leak the wiki.
It is. Everyone can edit it.
Well, no,
Everyone
I'm
has
saying
editing
for the
permission.
public.
Oh well, maybe Patreon.
Yeah, I
Save the paper.
don't want them to.
I don't want them to see.
I don't want them to see how often I forget names and change names.
On the way over here, I couldn't remember my own character's name, so I'm in your boat, buddy.
I feel okay. That makes me feel better. Yeah, so we'll do shows at some point, probably. We'll be back here next Saturday, I think.
I believe so.
Yeah, I got nothing else going on.
And you don't until you go off and do holiday
That's right.
nonsense.
That's right. But next Saturday, we will be discussing the original Battlestar Galactica, Battlestar 80, and the Ronald D. Moore remake, Compare and Contrast.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Warren is going to call in for that.
Warren never changes.
Warren never...
I don't even think you know who Warren is, but you're
don't.
correct.
No, that was a Fallout joke.
That was a Fallout.
That was a Fallout joke. That sounds like a lot of announcements. So,
It sounds like enough.
yeah, I don't know what the... Oh, last announcement, milk is on sale.
Make sure to pick eggs up on your way home.
Yeah, that's a shopping list.
I mean, Rachel is in the chat.
A loaf of bread, a stick of butter.
Speaking of
and
the chat,
milk.
we do have a bit or a coin that has come in from our friends.
Our friends.
Did we get a bit?
So it was Dead Boy who sent one coin. They said, I just got here and I won't be able to stay for long, but I would love a part of Ezra's book collection. He gets the bit as a bribe, wink wink.
You know, you don't ask for it. Don't. Be careful what you ask for. You won't like it. No, I mean, it's fine, I'm sure. There's a terrible ancient Egyptian role-playing game that I bought because the cover was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the correct reason to buy things.
Yeah.
Always judge books by covers. It's
Yeah,
the
that's what I've
old
heard.
adage.
Books by covers and wines by labels.
Is that how you pick wine? I have no idea how to pick wine.
My sister is a sommelier, and she has actually told me that if you don't know what you like, then go into like the general vicinity and look for a label that jumps out at you.
Oh, there you go.
It's as good a way to pick as any.
I'm always fascinated by the fact that wine is always marketed in like, it's the only thing I can think of that is like, here is the cheap wine, here's the slightly less cheap. It's like every section is by money. Like nothing else is sold that way.
Yeah.
They don't go like, here's the $2 meat, here's the $4 meat, and you're like, you know, $4 is right about what I'm looking for.
That's just here though. That's not how it is in Europe. That's all. It's picked up by region. Anyway.
But like the first time I went in a wine store, I was fascinated by that. See, this is why you watch for my thoughts on this.
The Baroness is going to murder all of us and take over.
She's done it before.
I haven't been supporting this. I have not been. Go ahead. I'm interested. Please.
What's the deal with wine shops? Would someone like to do a recap?
Oh, shoot. I think I did last time.
By the way, from now on, as God is my witness, and I don't think he is because he doesn't exist, I promise you that we will, on every last call, decide who's going to do the recap for the next episode.
If only so they can prepare for it, because otherwise we just sort of all sit here like deer in headlights.
Yeah, there's like a message a day before going, who wants to do the recap?
We didn't even do that. This is
I say we do a three-headed expert, and we each do a word at a time.
I am so here for this.
Absolutely not.
I will do a recap and do it very quickly.
Thank you.
Yes, I will do a quick recap. Anna usually does long recaps, but she'll do a quick one this time.
Sure.
So, last week we where did we start?
Exactly.
I feel better.
Lausanne. I think.
Oh yes. Oh, it's very traumatizing. So. We were in Lausanne, and we were surrounded by dead bodies, the Wellingtons, who the Frenchman had killed. And then we thought a police officer was going to find us at the scene of the crime that we did not commit. None of us committed any murders in that house.
Where? Also not correct.
That is wrong, but compartmentalizing. So, in the room, I heard a scary voice say, "Not yet," which I thought was a good phrase, but now I'm not so sure. And then Reggie went downstairs to check things out, and the police officer was skinned like this so quickly. And that was really scary. Charlie kept his head about it, which he always does somehow. But we weren't caught in a house with a bunch of dead bodies yet, so we ran back to the hotel. I had a very logical discussion with everyone about the antagonists that we were dealing with. We decided, I got some breathing coaching from Charlie and some sword lessons with Uncle Rudy. And then we went to the Turkish delegation, and it was an interesting occasion. And there was whirling dervishes. I was like, baby, I can do this with swords. Anyway, and it was interesting, but I was able to connect with Ahmed, and we got some connections in Constantinople. We left. And then we took this drug called Dream Lausanne and ended up in medieval Lausanne.
I was a knight.
You were a lord.
You were an
and
asshole.
you lorded that over everyone.
I was just being in character.
We went back to the taxidermy place, and Uncle Woody realized that the scroll was hidden in a bear that was getting taxidermied, but it was still rotting. And I stuck my left arm in it. And then it exploded the bear somehow.
The bear came to life.
Well, it came to life and you punched it.
Yeah, I punched the bear.
And then it sort of separated into molecular form somehow.
Oh, yeah, it dissembled.
Yes. But then I had the scroll in my left hand, and then we all ran back. So there was some business with a bucket, and we ended up back in modern times.
Next week's episode is titled Business with a Bucket.
So we got back to modern times. Then it was time to leave on the train. We all ran to the train, and then that stinky man, the Frenchman, showed up.
So stinky.
And he said some mean things to us, as he always does.
Wanted the scroll.
And he wanted the scroll, but we were like, no, thank you. We will not give you the scroll. And then he shot lightning at my arm. which was very scary. And then my arm started to disappear. And then other people saw other things, like it turning black, but I just saw it disappearing. And I thought very hard. And then the simulacrum popped out of my arm. And then I passed out. And I don't remember anything else, but some other things happened.
Some really important things.
Well, some things happened. I think Uncle Woody is a magician now or something.
Yes.
And then I woke up with everyone around me trying to get me to eat food. Charlie had water, which was very kind. And then, so we had the scroll in the arm, and then Uncle Woody had used silver to make the Frenchman disappear.
After he stabbed him.
Oh yes, I saw the Frenchman in the dream world, and I didn't have an arm. And we had a tete-a-tete, and I wasn't very efficient in my way of speaking, and I don't need to get better at that. That is his business. But I do need to beat him. But I woke up, and then we studied the scroll, and found out some concerning things, as you do when you study concerning scrolls.
Ravings of
Yes,
a bad man.
and then we fell asleep again, and we are on the Dreamland Express again. And I
Already
also
is he,
don't have an arm still.
And you don't have an arm.
And well, in the waking world, I have an arm. In the dreaming world, I do not.
No arm.
Succinct.
Thank you. I try to be fast.
Well, you spoke quickly.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you are. Not a moment has passed from when you were on the train the last time. So when you wake up, you are I believe you were all in somebody's room, and almost immediately, by the way, I didn't mention it, Nick is not feeling well today, and in our, in this world, the world we live in today, we appreciate it when somebody says, not feeling well, I'm gonna keep everybody safe. Thank you, Nick, you made the right decision.
Miss you. Thank you for
Miss
staying
you.
home.
Yeah,
And so Rudy dies.
He and I traded.
Wait.
What?
Hold on.
He and I traded who was sick, because it was me last week.
Yeah. Last week we were missing 2 people, so that was enough to say, nobody wants to watch me talk about V, especially Pooja. But Ham Tyler? Michael Ironside?
And we're back on track.
Somebody's named Ham?
Stop.
That's the characters.
I swear to God, you have to not support it.
Their name's Ham.
Yeah, I know. He's like a mercenary. Oh, it's so good.
Dane.
So as soon as we wake up,
You are there on the Henri Express, and Ham Tyler. The last name, that's... I'm ready to go, man. I can talk about V for...
Calmer than you are. Calmer than you are, dude.
Let's see. Have you ever noticed that Pooja has a vein?
She gets more and more white hairs every week.
Dreamland Express. No more ham.
We're on the
it is
Dreamland
Passover.
Express.
It's true.
Yeah, that's a way Homer. But so Nick is not with us today. Thank you, Nick, for taking all of our health and safety into your thoughts. Feel better. So you all are standing there, and Rudy looks around and hears, "Hello," and Rudy immediately goes, "No, I'm waking up. I'm waking up. I'm awake now. Waking up," and Rudy disappears.
Poof.
oh,
I didn't know you could just do that.
It makes sense if you can control the way that you dream. I can see.
He's going to be a real grouch tomorrow.
He's going to be real upset.
yes. When is he going to get any sleep? Hello, Blackjack.
Hello.
Yes.
Can I come in?
Do I know
No.
Blackjack? Does
Yeah, you met
Blackjack. He was trying to get into the lunchroom. And
Right.
Well, and you
Henri was
connected
not
over
willing.
tuxedos.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. My tuxedoed friend.
That's me,
Yeah.
Blackjack.
We can come out.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
I suppose.
You're on.
Oh my goodness.
So I don't have it in this world.
You seem fine about that.
I'm trying to be like Charlie,
Oh, calm, cool, and collected.
compartmentalized.
Yeah, compartmentalized.
Yes.
Blackjack, have you seen Ernest?
What does that mean? Compartment
It
wise.
means that you save your bad feelings for later.
Oh, I cry into my pillow.
Oh,
Yeah.
you cry.
When Blackjack has a sad thought, like not being Blackjack,
Is
cries.
that possible for Blackjack not to be
Is that
black?
often? What do you dream about?
Blackjack's very complex. There's a great emotional depth here.
Do you ever dream about rabbit ears?
I don't want to talk about those dreams.
Oh, so he does.
Yeah, me and Hugh Hefner wearing smoking jackets.
Time
who?
is but
Yes,
an illusion.
yes. I don't know what you're talking about.
Death is but a window. I'll be back.
We'll come out, Blackjack.
Okay, I just wanted to say that I'm very sorry that I tried to sneak in to the banquet hall. Blackjack, I just want to be part of a party, and because of the agreement, cats can't go in the banquet hall.
What is the agreement?
Well, Mr. Ennui has a agreement with Ulfar, the city of cats, that his
Right.
twain can go to Ulfar, and cats can take it whenever they want for as long as they want,
But,
but they have to stay in the cat compartment.
and you're not in the cat compartment right now.
I'm not.
Are you breaking the rules?
I'm adorable.
Are you about to cause an international incident?
I don't know what that is.
Yes, you do. You said it last time.
Yeah, your mother is a diplomat. I bet you know what that is.
Maybe.
If Henri catches you hanging out with us.
He just shoos me back.
Oh, okay, so it's not like
I'm adorable. I'm a scamp.
you are a real scamp.
Well,
Top 5 scamps, in my opinion.
no apology.
Oh, what's the whist?
He reminds me so much of you, Reggie.
Does he?
I don't drink that much.
You don't know that, Blackjack.
I can smell it.
Using being
You're
adorable
pickled.
to get away with things.
that is true. I am pretty adorable too.
You got no hair. How can you be adorable without
Wait,
hair?
hold on a second.
No whiskers.
Okay.
It's a human thing.
For a second, Reggie's like, what?
What? He looks at your arm and he's like, no.
Yeah, you're
Bring me
freaking
a-
out. You freak out way more.
I see my reflection, and I'm like, oh, thank God.
We are pulling in to what the hell's the name of the city? Diwafween.
Yes, of course. Everyone knows that city.
And it's very exciting because the warring delegations are gonna board the Twain Den.
Oh.
Yeah.
Conflict, you say?
I've never seen a person of Ib before. I've only heard stories.
What are the stories you've heard?
They're puddles of goo.
They're puddles of
They're little
goo.
puddles of goo.
Wittable.
Actual, like they're not.
Yeah, they're puddles of goo.
Oh.
I've turned people into puddles of goo, if you know what I mean.
I don't.
I don't.
Is that a double
Reggie,
entendre?
this is a child.
I don't think it is. I think this is a enchanted cat creature that wouldn't even understand my references even if he tried. So
It's like the bunny dreams.
don't think about it.
Compartmentalized.
Compartmentalize.
No, puddle of goo.
Oh, you don't like to think about
In the
puddles of
funny dreams, there are puddles of goo.
Yeah. Yeah. And diseases.
goo. Oh.
I can't write this down because I can't manifest notebooks here.
You say that, make a power roll.
Oh god.
Yes.
Power roll.
91.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, darn it. Yes, you do not manifest
so
a
hopeful.
notebook. But the people.
Are you right or left-handed?
Oh, thankfully I am right-handed.
okay.
Otherwise, this would be very inconvenient.
Yeah.
And it's totally not a problem.
Where'd your arm go? Nice shirt, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Better if it was black and white.
Yes, I'm sorry I don't have tuxedo kittens on my sweater.
I think I know that guy.
Oh yeah? What's
Yeah.
his name?
That's Ralph.
Ralph.
Oh, wait,
yes.
Ralph.
Ralph.
Wow.
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 What was the question? Where'd my arm go? A Frenchman stole it.
Boo.
Have you ever seen a Frenchman here?
Besides Henri. Oh, no, he's Flemish.
He's Belgian.
Yeah.
He's a duke.
Henri's a duke?
No. It's a Frenchman who stole my arm. If you ever see him, give him a piece of my mind and say something very clever.
Claw his eyes.
Can I have a piece of your mind?
No. I value my mind a lot. I would be very upset if I lost any of this.
Then how am I going to give it to him?
Okay. That was not literal.
It's an expression.
Yes.
Not here, it's not.
Just really be annoying towards him. Just get up in
I
his face.
can't do that. I'm adorable.
Too adorable.
Okay, just be yourself around him and don't leave.
Wait a minute.
You picking up on that? That's what you're picking up on?
Wow. He chooses to read subtext when it pleases him.
But
Yes, no,
the
conflict.
people of Ib
Yeah.
are
puddles of
coming.
Goo.
and they're going to be in the windowless compartment, which I don't know where is, but
they-
I'd love to find
Are
it.
they sensitive to light or something?
They smell real bad.
Oh.
So stinky.
And so they're just containing all the smell inside the compartment? That seems counterintuitive.
I don't have to smell it.
I'm not. You can't apply logic to dreams.
I think I'd like to talk to Henri about the delegation as well. Or
When you
Like
you
what
say
to
that, and
expect.
Henri says, "Henri is here."
Yes.
And, hey, you! Go away, shoo! Back to the cat compartment with you. Please.
honestly,
Bye,
Henri,
Blackjack.
Blackjack isn't really bothering us, but if it's a part of the rules, then we don't want to break the rules.
If they see this cat not in the cat compartment, or we could lose the entire train.
Oh.
Handle this. A broom comes scooting along and just like shoes, but Blackjack's like, I'm going. Not the broom.
Afraid of brooms. Henri,
And spray bottles.
Blackjack has informed us that delegations from Ib will be on here. Are we in
As
any-
well as the Sarnassians.
Are we in any?
Oh wait, I'm talking like Blackjack.
Swanassia.
Yeah. The Sarnassians.
Yes.
Are we in any danger at all?
How?
Blackjack intimated that there is some real conflict between
There's
the two
tension.
groups.
Yeah. They're diplomatic.
Well, you could say that. I mean, 1,000 years ago, the Sarnathians destroyed the world, the land of the people of Ib, and have taken it as their own and made the beautiful city of Sarnath.
So, did they make the people into piles of goo, or were they?
No,
always-
they were already like that.
And they smell very bad.
Oh, boy, do they. But, you see, there's an interesting perspective here, because you'd think over 1,000 years, they would get over it. Huh? But
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
the people of Ib are extra-dimensional, and they do not experience time in the same way we do. And so their city, from their perspective, was destroyed yesterday. And they don't understand why we are not all more upset.
Well, time is just the way you perceive it. So when you think about it, their perception of time is just as legitimate as our perception of time. Sorry, that might have been too much.
I didn't understand a word of it.
But I assure you that the people of Ib will remain in the compartment.
So they won't be.
No,
Mingling.
there are multiple problems. First of all, the people of Ib do not speak,
Oh.
except for the squeaker.
The squeaker.
They have how do you say, a small creature that can translate. Their normal language is odors.
Oh.
They communicate with odor.
Yes.
Oh.
And the slightest change in the odor communicates great deals to them, but to us it is just stinky. But the squeaker can translate these odors into whatever language is required. But they only have one squeaker, so they must pass it around. It makes negotiations quite tiresome.
Yes.
So they both are traveling to ask King. What is his name?
Corain.
Yes.
Blackjack
As
told
if you
us
had
about him.
a document with all this knowledge in it.
I didn't look at it, so just...
Yes, they are going to King Crane, who will decide the final recompense that the people of Ib are due.
Henri, I have a question for you. You were once human. You once...
Once?
Well, you are human, but you live on this plane now.
Well, I'm dead.
Right. So
Exist on this plane.
you exist here,
Oui.
and you have a very interesting existence in this place.
I feel so validated.
Yes. What I'm trying to say is, so you once were a person who lived as we live now, and so how do you perceive these are people? These are creatures who are unlike anything that are on our planet, but they are sentient beings, as far as you can tell.
Oh, I've had discussions with several of them, yes. The Sarnathians, they know how to party, let me tell you.
And what are they like? Are they statues or living cannons? Or...
They are 7 foot tall.
Oh.
They are, every one of them, like a human, like a Greek statue brought to life. It is as if Michelangelo's David walked into the room. And they are, they are as we like to say in Belgium, they are down to go at any moment.
Really?
Oh yes.
Charlie,
Double. Sorry?
is that a double entendre?
It can be.
It's really more of a single, but yeah, more or less.
I believe
Down
there's
to
5
go
of
can
them.
mean other things.
There's 5 of them.
Yes, that is the delegation.
And
Wait.
are there any risks to giving in to such inclinations?
I don't understand.
What happens if you have sex with them?
Oh, well, I would not know. But
You are the train. I'm sure you've seen people
God.
do it in the cars.
Monsieur, I assure you,
What?
Henri has
When the
the
dream
utmost
lasts.
discretion, and I only look in rooms when I am called.
Fair enough.
I would not dream of spying on anyone in this train in an inappropriate moment.
So I guess what I'm saying is, if you die in the dream, you die in real life, right?
No.
No, that's not true.
The other way around, really.
Drive in
But-
real life, you die in the train. Oh no, you stay in the train, don't you?
Yes, if you die in the real world, if someone was to
I
find
think I have enough information. It's going to be fine.
But Uncle Woody told me about this because I don't think I was here for this conversation. But if you die in the dream, you wake up in the real world, but you can't return.
where is Mr. Rudolph?
Oh,
You don't know.
I think he forced himself awake,
Oh, that's right. Yes, he's woke.
Oh.
up, yeah.
which I do know where he is at least, and I hope he's not doing anything crazy in the faking world.
He rolled a very good power roll and woke himself up.
It's totally fine, and he's fine. He's
just
going to
really
be
doesn't
fine.
like
I don't have to
blackjack.
see him all the time. He's fine.
That cat is a pox.
He didn't want to deal with the over adorableness.
Yes, I think he's rather charming, honestly. He's got a certain scampiness to him.
Yeah, like I said.
Kindred spirits.
They're like you.
Take that as a compliment.
Take it for what you will.
But we will be, it is now, he pulls out a pocket watch, actually.
Yeah. It's
he pulls
about
out a-
train time.
He pulls out a pocket watch, and his face looks at him and says,
That took me a second to...
9:35 is here. Well, at 11, we will arrive at Dilathleen, and we will then spend a few hours offloading. We have cabbages and spun wool for them, and we will load in the finest iridescent textiles. Nylathleen is famous for them. And we will board, I believe, the 2 delegations. There is another traveler, and I believe a human woman, a dancer, will be joining us as well.
Oh.
Is there any possibility of commissioning a suit made out of the iridescent fabrics?
Oh, I think that could very easily happen, monsieur.
Sounds
Are we allowed to
fantastic.
disembark the train and have a look around, or do we need to stay?
Yes, but Dilathleen is run by Well, I do not like to editorialize, but something of a tyrant. And his secret police, the Sleepless Eye, watch everything.
I'm sorry, the what?
The Sleepless Eye.
Yes, That
Well-
sounds very cool.
Sure.
And so, were you to wander the streets at midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, they would probably have some questions for you.
I love that the dream has a day-night cycle.
It's only logical, eh?
Not
Logical,
terribly.
sure,
I just...
Do you have dreams when it is daytime?
I do.
Yes.
Do you have dreams where it is nighttime?
Yes.
Aha!
But I also have dreams where it doesn't matter, so I don't know. It just,
Well, none of it, listen to your friend here, none of it matters.
does none of it matter?
Well, I didn't say that. I just said that perception is your understanding of the world that you are in.
I'm sorry, I just fell asleep in the dream.
And yet you're still here.
You appear in the dreamland.
We must go deeper.
One layer deeper.
One layer deeper.
Inception. But if you will excuse me, I must prepare for. You say that Monsieur Rudy has woken up.
I think so.
Would you mind if I put the Sarnathians in his suite?
Oh.
You could put them in my suite.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Yeah, go. You can.
Yeah,
go
that's
ahead.
probably a better idea. I could see Uncle getting mad about it.
I will take care of it.
Plenty of room in my bed.
I know it's a large bed. We have the best beds. All right. Thank you
I've
very
just
much.
never been around someone as forward as you.
How else do you get what you want?
You just don't.
Oh, that sounds awful.
It really does. Perhaps
Thank you, Henri.
Perhaps you should consider tossing that concept into the Gulf of Lost Ideas.
Oh.
I'll think about it.
The concept of not getting what you want and being okay with it. Just throw it in. Just throw it in the Gulf.
Have any of you created your dream totem yet?
Oh, that's right.
No.
We haven't. Well, if anyone could do it, I would say you are the
Oh, yes.
closest.
No, I'm going to attempt.
Last time I tried to make something happen, I made. Do you know Philippe? Your evil twin?
I beg your pardon?
So I
I am an only child.
Well,
Welcome to the Dreamlands, my
I
friend.
manifested a notebook that was very cool and said some very mean things, and it said it was your twin, your evil twin, Philippe.
Where is this notebook?
Tossed it off the train, didn't you?
You could say that.
But when you toss it off the train, it comes back.
Okay, we won't worry about it. I took care of it.
What have you done to my brother?
You don't have a brother.
I apparently do.
Henri,
I have a long-lost brother, and I was going to be reunited with him, giving me a rich, full backstory. And now I have no brother. I've lost my brother.
honestly, Henri, if you had a brother, I think it would be a submarine. Anyway, do you have any tips?
Sleep.
You feel so deeply, Henri. We love you.
Gone too soon, Rachel.
He was a real dick. He was not very nice.
That is my brother you are speaking of.
You've just heard about him.
He was family.
He said I would die alone and that my soul was dead.
Wow.
Oh, come on now.
Who can say?
Henri,
You can't choose your family. Eh?
do you have any pointers on making a totem?
Well, apparently don't make a brother, because someone will throw him off the train,
I will not.
because he might have said something rude.
He said really.
It was more than
So you killed him.
cutting remarks.
You killed my brother.
I shouldn't have ever talked about this. I've killed.
You didn't kill. You created it also, and it was not a real thing. It was he didn't have a brother before. It's the
What a
dream.
horrible
Nothing
thing to
matters.
say.
Nothing matters. It's the dream. I jump off the side of the train.
Are you serious?
Nothing matters. It's the dream.
I mean,
So where is my brother?
well, I mean that is a fair point. If it was actually like real and a real person, it would have gotten tossed back on. So clearly, whatever she tossed wasn't actually a person.
Yeah, because
Did you throw my brother
Yes.
off the...
It was an entity that claimed to be your brother. There's no proof. You didn't have one before. This is
Did
all.
it sound like me?
We're talking about me right now. How do I make the totem? Please.
Are we ever not talking about you?
Well, I hope not.
You must manifest the emotion or concept you wish to discard.
Okay.
And it will take a physical form.
Right.
So, for instance, perhaps a small book
Right.
that is related to you
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
that you may cast into the gulf.
Yes. Of course.
And when you cast it into the gulf, much like throwing it off the side
How
of the train,
do I do it?
This is what I did.
Do you have any advice on how to go about doing it?
this is
Just
the
do it.
Dreamlands.
You just do it.
You manifested. You became a cat, monsieur.
Okay.
Twice.
I squeeze my eyes and I try.
All right, make a power roll.
Pow, pow,
What are you
pow.
trying to do?
I'm manifesting like my father, essentially, but not him as a person.
Roll pow.
So I'm manifesting a representation of him, which I see as a rotary telephone.
Okay.
Ooh.
62 out of
What's your power?
65.
Nothing shows up. He says, "You must try harder, monsieur." It is. I mean, look.
I asked for advice. Thank you for the advice. I roll my eyes.
One cannot lead the horse of the subconscious to the water of the conscious.
I'll ask the other person who has been able to do this. Maybe they'll have some insight on this.
Yes, I believe Monsieur Mack
Yes.
and what is the Russian's name? Karakov have both been able to do this.
I think I'll talk to Karakov. Mac is negative.
Not near as bad as that creepy lady.
Well, yeah. Are you?
true.
Yeah. Are you going to focus on her or the
am not-
Sonathians?
I mean, if I have the option. Both.
All of the above.
yes,
She's a real challenge.
Madame Bruja. I assume.
Dancer?
No, Madame Bruja.
She's the scary lady who you had a crush on.
I assume that Valish she
crush,
carries is.
interest, different.
Not really.
Okay.
What about Bruja?
She is. I assume that Valish she clutches is her manifestation, but
But she doesn't like to talk to us.
wait, no, she is not a social person.
Yeah.
I mean, she's never thrown my brother off a train, but
Okay, real talk? I didn't throw him off a train.
Real
on
talk.
me.
Hashtag real talk.
what did you do?
On God.
Where is my brother?
He's fine.
The way you said that does not make me believe this. Is my brother being held captive?
Honestly, Dane doesn't remember what you did.
So Blackjack started ripping pages out of him,
Right.
and then I finished the job.
Oh.
And he.
Yes, the brother has been.
worse than throwing him off the
The
train.
brother
Yeah,
has
it is
been-
worse. It
The
is
brother
worse.
has been torn to pieces. You can throw blackjack.
Well,
under the
perhaps if you told me what happened to my father, I'd tell you what happened to my
Oh,
to your brother.
shit.
bus. How? I don't know what happened to your father.
Yes, you do.
I do.
Henry knows everything.
Henri.
Uncle Rudy is my uncle. Do you know? So you're.
I do recall them. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
But they got off the train. Henri did not go with them after they got off the
So
train.
he was on this train.
No, he was on the Orient
Yeah,
Express.
but have you seen him since then?
Oh.
He's pulling out
The
dice.
dice.
Oh yes.
Where?
He on the train. He got off in Melpomen.
I'm thinking of the clip of Adam Sandler, which is like, this is information I could have had yesterday.
Erna is like
Yes, this was some years ago.
some years ago. How many years?
Dream years.
Yeah, it's 6 or 7 perhaps.
Okay, so after he was he alive or dead?
That's a complicated question here.
Was he Karakov or Mac?
If he was no longer living in the world, he did not mention this to Henri.
But you saw him get off at Melpomen.
Oui.
Okay.
Oui. I did not know he spoke the language.
The language of Melpumen.
Well, that was his
Specialty.
specialty was languages.
Oh, how entertaining.
Okay, a few years ago.
Yes, it was 6 or 7.
6 or 7 years ago.
If you make yourself bleed all over your character sheet, I'm going to be very sad.
I need a fidget toy.
All right, Henri. And do you have any other information that you would share with me?
He had the fish.
He had a fish.
No, he had the fish.
The fish?
He ate fish for his meal.
Oh, out of your mouth.
What?
The food comes out of an Henri
Oh, yeah,
mouth on
that's
the
an affect.
table.
That's not really my mouse.
Okay.
They all thought it was. I knew. I know it's just a dream. And I jump off the train.
Is that fun?
A little bit, yes. Have you ever gone bungee jumping?
No, I can't say as I have.
Me neither. It doesn't exist.
I generally don't like high places in
You
general.
know,
let alone
Henri
jumping
really
off
does
them.
not like all of these side conversations. I prefer really if we stick to the point.
really? Henri doesn't like...
Henri has no time for this sort of thing.
Really wants to stay on track,
Yes,
does he? Yes.
it is a train, monsieur.
You're right, yes. Going
but-
far afield is not in his...
If I kill him, no jury in the world would convict.
If you don't mind, Henri will go and do his job.
No, we don't mind, no.
You can go, Henri, unless you have a... No, you can go. It's
I
fine.
could use a drink. I don't know about you.
The lounge car is open.
Of course it is.
Oh,
The bathhouse is also open.
Can I be notified as soon as the delegation arrives and is settled into my room?
Of course.
1 in the morning, it'll be, right?
Yes.
Is what's when you said?
I go to the bathhouse.
All right.
I want to go to the lounge. And
All right.
I'm not going to... Erna's like...
No, come to the bath. You need to relax. Come to the bathhouse with me. Come on.
That's the best experience
Wow.
I've ever seen.
Wow. That was not a soft note.
Come relax with old Reggie.
I'm going to relax by having a drink in the lounge car, and I'm going to memorize what he said without writing it down.
All right.
Don't need to write anything down.
Charlie, would you like to accompany me to the bathhouse for a soak?
Charlie's life briefly flashed.
Rudy would want to come to the bathhouse.
You know what? I'm
Maybe
confident.
Blackjack will want to soak.
That moment of, this is how I die.
Erna, do you want company?
I would never say no to company from you.
I want company.
Well, you could come to the lounge car with us. You don't have to go to the bathhouse.
It's true, but I want to go to the bathhouse.
Well, how about this? Why don't we go and get a drink as a group, and then go to the bathhouse as a group?
That sounds lovely.
I'm not particularly comfortable with the idea of any of us being alone right now, and with fucking Rudy having just yeeted himself out of here.
He can do that, yeah.
Yeet, first showing up in print in 1886 in the
Charlie
Cleveland
invented
Gazette.
You know what the cool part is? We're in a place where time doesn't exist.
Time doesn't exist.
Time
All
doesn't
of this
exist.
vernacular is just entering.
Exactly.
Well, time doesn't
Radical dude.
Yeah, Charlie looks briefly startled at the word yeet. They
Guide
also
me
know
with a
what it meant.
spoon. Let's go.
You know, time doesn't exist anywhere.
Yeah. it
Anyways,
doesn't exist.
with Rudy not being here, we can only be in one and two if we're going to be separated in groups, and I am not comfortable with that. With how strange all of this is.
No, it is very strange.
Okay, let's go to the lounge car.
All right, so you walk from your car, and when you get to the end of each car, a door that is vaguely valve-ish kind of opens and lets you through. And every time it does, Henri's voice goes, zhoosh. And when it closes, zhoosh.
Nice.
It's one of the most French things I've ever heard.
And as you cross through, so the last, so your car and then the last of the housing cars,
Too warm?
and you come out on the balcony, there is a man crouched
What?
in between the two cars, looking around frantically. And as he looks around, you realize there are no eyes in his sockets. They're just empty sockets. The things I have seen! The things I have seen!
How have you seen anything? You don't have eyes.
Only the blind can truly see.
Let's go.
What does he look like?
No. Let's.
He looks like he looks like a hermit. He's wearing tatters of clothing. His hair is shooting out every direction. He looks like a normal human other than the no eyes things.
Are you supposed to be on this train?
I tore my own eyes out, but I can still see.
He's like, look, he's staring at me.
Yeah, he's like acting like he can see.
Charlie's gonna put his body between this guy and Erna and like escort her around to a.
How old is he?
He looks old. His hair is white.
How old?
Maybe
How much of Erna's dad is this? On a scale of 1,
Erna doesn't know what her dad looks like.
percentiles.
Oh my god.
Oh, 3. All right.
Oh my god.
I'm so glad you wasted it on that.
Erna doesn't know what her dad looks like.
Yeah. No, this is.
How
You're
old?
not sure. He is probably 60.
Okay.
How German does he look?
I mean, does he look at all like Erna?
He looks like.
Do I look like my dad? I don't know what he looks like.
I've got your eyes! Oh, wait, I don't have any eyes, but I can still see!
You're on the. You know where you are? Do you know where you are?
I know what I saw.
What did you see?
Nothing! Everything! Death!
Did you go into the chasm? Did you throw your fears into the chasm?
No! That's where I want to go! I want to cast these! And he holds out his eyes in his hand, and there are like bloody eyes in his hand.
Why do you still have them?
Because I have to put them into the gulf so I can forget!
Yeah. Why are you out here?
I need a ticket!
Oh, you don't have a ticket.
Oh.
You haven't paid the ticket.
They wouldn't sell one to me because of what I've seen!
Oh, God, I don't know.
And because I tore my own eyes out!
I think that might be the most normal thing that's happened.
Yes.
At least around here.
Are you alive?
The hell kind of question is that?
There are some people here are not
some
alive.
people
It's
here
the
are
least of a
dead.
question.
We just happen to be alive.
Of course I'm alive. I tore my own eyes out.
No, but this isn't real life. This is the dream. You're in a dream right now. What's your name?
I'm in a dream?
What's your name?
I tore my eyes out.
Yes, in a dream.
I don't have dreams.
Well, that's very unfortunate for you.
So, what is your name?
Yeah, what is your name?
Name. NPC.
Do you
I have to think of a name. I don't have a name.
do you know Alexis? The Alexis family? Because you remind me of somebody I drew a picture of.
You've got sort of an Alan Hodges energy.
Yeah, you've got a real Alan Hodges kind of a feel to you.
He seems nice.
He
He is, in a really strange kind of way.
yeah, he's nice, but he eats people. Have you ever eaten anyone?
No.
Good. That's a good answer.
Okay, so you don't have a ticket, so you have to hide?
I just climbed on.
Have you talked to the person who runs this train? He's quite kind.
Yes.
Unless you've hurt his brother, but...
He wasn't even like mean to you about it. In any case, we can help you try and get a
He's
ticket.
like a blind man watching a tennis game. He's just going back and forth. And
So,
you can help me get a ticket?
I'd be
can
happy
try.
to try.
What do I have to do?
Tell us your name, NPC.
I already tore my eyes out.
That's not generally how you get a ticket.
you're okay with us calling someone here to help you?
They can't know
Why not?
because I don't have a ticket.
Yes, what? That's true.
Well, maybe there's a ticket station in the next place that we're stopping at.
Yeah?
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe we can get you a ticket, NPC.
That would be great. I've been climbing along the train for days.
That sounds dangerous.
I'm very hungry.
It's impressive that you can climb on the outside of a train.
Well, if you fall off, they just put you right back on.
Yeah, I wish that was true of all trains, but...
Well, at least it recognizes you as a person,
Yes, you have that going.
even without a ticket.
I'm a person.
Well,
I think...
Yeah.
we're not quite sure yet.
Have you ever been in the waking world? Do you remember?
Do you remember your life outside of this
I've always
train?
been here.
Yes. Okay.
So...
This is a lost soul.
I was at a convention, a dinner.
Oh no.
Are you interested?
So sorry.
No.
Erna gets very emotional. Are you interested in trains?
Trains! I'm on a train! I remember trains.
Suddenly, I'm very happy Rudy is not here right now.
I don't know if I am or not.
Does the name Rudolph Klein mean anything to you?
That's the guy.
Oh, Mr. Butters. Oh.
Oh, that is it, Mr. Butters?
No.
This is not Mr. Butters.
No. Who is it?
It's we don't know, but it could be just a person who went to the gala and got.
Yeah.
So they didn't make it out. Uncle Rudy took out all of us. We should help you.
Yeah, we need to help you.
How do we help you? What did you see?
I can't see.
But
I
you-
tore my eyes
No,
out.
but
Yes,
you
'cause you-
can see because you're looking at
I
it.
saw what was on the train.
The other train.
The train.
What was on the train?
I tore my eyes out. If I told you, you'd tear your eyes out.
I don't want to do that.
I don't either.
It hurts. I mean, it's okay now. It's been a while.
It's kind of crusted over.
Okay, what do we do?
But at the time, the worst part is you see your hand coming.
Oh, God.
I want to help you. It is.
Yes, I think we need to talk to Henri about this.
Henri is here.
Henri, this man.
Who is this?
We don't.
I'm the blind man
Yeah.
who sees everything.
We're calling him NPC, but he hasn't paid for a ticket.
Those his initials?
Yes.
That's what we're going to go with,
what we're
probably, improv, yes, and. But at the next stop, is there a ticket taker? Or
He
a
has
ticket
no
booth?
ticket?
Not yet.
But he wants to get one. He is.
How is he on the train if he has no ticket?
I think he probably paid with his eyes in some way.
That is not, we do not accept eyes as legal tender.
Yes, well, he's here.
I tore my eyes out.
What do you accept as legal tender?
Well, you know, the usual, the memory of your maybe dead father, your existence in people's significance.
Oh, is that how that worked? Huh.
Yeah, these are reasonable terms.
Is there a way for me to sponsor him?
No, but your ticket has already been paid for.
Yes, but is there a way for me to borrow against his ticket and be reimbursed?
Do you want to pay for another ticket?
I just feel like I didn't pay for mine, and I would like to maybe help this man out.
This man is, pardon, monsieur, mad
No, I understand that,
and quite loud.
but he is
Yes.
in need, and you were once a kind and empathetic man, and I am asking you to
This is not a question of charity, monsieur. This
help
is a question
this
of
soul.
the...
He is lost and he needs a way. Is there
I'm blind.
Is there anything we can do to help him find his
He
way?
did not ask for this fate.
It wasn't his fault that he got yanked onto a demon train. Not this one, a different one.
Henri, is
But
there-
I tore my own eyes out.
Thank
Yes,
you.
yes, you did.
Thank you. And Henri, is there anything that can be done? Please.
Make me a persuade roll.
Oh, yeah.
Do it!
debutante.
Do it!
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God, yours is that good? Oh man, I got
I
excited.
got a 70.
Nice. All right.
Ooh,
well,
so persuasive.
so Henri's like, oh,
Anything at all.
very well, monsieur. The cost for his ticket is that he will live in your apartment. I didn't see that coming.
I didn't either. Okay. Yes, yes. He can have a nest in the corner or something. It'll
That
be
sounds
fine.
nice.
Yes, it'll be fine. And
Can I have a jar for my eyes?
Yes, we'll get you a jar for your eyes in, or maybe a highball glass.
I don't know what that is.
It's a. We're gonna get you some whiskey too. It'll be fine.
And you must bathe him before he comes.
I'm not bathing him.
It's your responsibility, monsieur.
Not my pet. Oh,
I am no man's pet.
Yes, you
I've
are.
seen the end of the world.
yes, and yes.
You saw the end of the world?
I did.
I can help you with that if you need an extra pair of
Thank
hands.
you, Charlie. Yes.
I mean, this is Rudy's fault, and we're gonna hold.
At the end of the day, it is Rudy's fault.
and we're going to make sure that he pays that a part of the debt. But for right
That
now,
was the guy. I was the only American there, and then he was an American there, and nobody liked me.
Henri, can I-
He was a taller American
get a
who had eyes.
Can I have a blanket, please, Henri?
I'd like to apologize to our podcast listeners.
yes, apologies to all headphone users. I felt bad when I did the really loud squeak, but
Can I have a blanket, Henri?
For what?
When you find somebody out who's gone off the deep end, you put a blanket over them to help them feel better, and you bring them back to the. It's part of the thing. It's a whole part of the thing.
I suppose, monsieur, yes, but please destroy the blanket after this.
Of course.
ooh, can we throw that off the train?
No, it'll bounce right back.
It's not a person.
That's true. I don't think Blackjack's a person either, but
I mean, they're sentient.
That's offensive.
Blackjack, get out of here! Get the broom!
What is going on this train? I used to, before you came, this train ran perfectly.
You know what? A, I completely believe that, and B, I'm very sorry.
Man. Now, next next we will stop at the city of backup hotels. It's all on fire.
That sounds correct.
So I put my blanket around NPC,
Yep.
I'll meet you all at the lounge after I settle him in.
Do you need help?
No, I'll settle him in. You guys.
Where should I put my eyes?
I'll show you when we get to the room.
I can't see.
Yes, you can. It's fine.
I tore.
Does he smell bad?
Oh, yes.
Oh boy. I'm like ginger, like.
I have been cavorting with the people of Ib.
Oh. How do you know that? They can't speak. How did you learn that?
I hear them. I didn't tear my ears off.
Or your nose.
But they communicate with smell. What is going on?
I'm sorry, you're asking what's going on.
I thought you said
It's
a
the
dream.
It's the dream.
Right.
Let's roll with it. I'll
Indeed.
meet you at the lounge
We'll
car.
see you at the lounge in like 5
and
minutes.
Come with me.
So the big bed's mine?
No.
Okay. And he just jumps into the big bed.
No.
Yeah, it's his now.
This is really nice.
And we're making you a nest in the corner.
Is there water in here?
Yes.
Hold on, let me get these clothes off. I want to kind of air dry.
I'm more than making up for my sacrifice. I will be completely guiltless after this.
I mean, it has to be an actual price to pay.
I am paying that price. And I'll tell you all about it later.
You should try tearing your own eyes out.
I won't. You can't make me.
I'll escort Erna to the
only
lounge
thing
car.
that can make you is the worst thing you've ever seen.
The fact that we haven't hit that yet is a little scary.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of very bad things.
I strip the bed and I put it on.
I'm laying on this.
I pull him off of the bed.
This is my bed.
And I put make him a little fort in the corner, and I'm like, this
Oh,
is
it's a
yours.
blanket fort.
Yeah, I make him a blanket
The
fort.
floor is uncomfortable. The bed was comfortable.
Listen, this is my room. This is my bed. You're going to be in the nest when I said that.
I have a ticket.
You don't have. You said you didn't have a ticket.
I have one now. You bought me one.
Great. That's fine.
Ticket means I get a bed.
No, it doesn't.
What kind of ticket did you buy me?
NPC.
My name is Neil.
Wait, you didn't say that before. Neil Percy Cleveland?
How did you know that? Who are you?
My name is Reginald Sterling.
The train guy. Sterling.
Yes. Well, my
What?
family's the train guy, but I'm
What is going?
less asleep.
Why?
I don't know, Neil. Why are your eyes out, and why can you still see? It's the dream. Nothing matters. Now you're sleeping in the corner.
Well, if nothing matters, I can sleep on the bed.
No, that does matter. It matters.
Nothing matters.
No.
Look, my eyes are on the bed.
Oh.
Mine.
Henri, can we get another bed in here, please?
We can see, monsieur, but if the Sarnathians are going to be in there as well, it's going to get a little crowded.
Just make the room bigger. Make it a ballroom. We'll all have beds.
All right. And so the room starts to elongate, and the one bed gets bigger and bigger and
one
bigger.
Big bed.
Yeah.
One big bed. One big bed.
I was waiting for Neil to like sprawl himself across
Yeah.
the whole bed somehow.
He's like rolling.
Naked.
Neil,
You hear like from down the, you hear the echo like, I'm over here.
Yes, I know. Stay there.
Okay. Hey, what's this wet stuff in the corner?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
What is he
I don't know.
It's not in your notes? The wet stuff in the corner?
Ezra made some
Hey,
stuff up.
where's the bathroom?
Okay.
Oh, I don't need it anymore.
Yeah, there it is. I get him a highball glass with some water to put his eyeballs in, and I also bring a highball glass full of whiskey, and I'm like, Neil, drink this. Stay.
I don't drink alcohol.
Why not?
It's bad for you.
Neil, you clawed your own eyes out. That's good for you?
After what I saw.
Neil, you need to take the edge off, my friend. Neil, look at me with your eyeless eyes. Look at me. Neil, drink this.
Oh, God, I see your father.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. He has... Your father is a bad man. Are you a bad man?
No.
No, but that's what a bad man would say.
Well, what would a good man say? Neil, drink this, please. And I put the whiskey in his hand.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I know.
Do you have any more?
Yes. Henri does. And you have a ticket, so you can talk to him and ask him. And
You've been edging out the whole time you were saying this. But it's very hard because this room is now a ballroom. So you're backing away for about 5 minutes. As
Neil,
his voice gets quieter and quieter.
Neil, anything you need, just ask Henri.
Hey, where'd my eyes go?
Look around you. They're on the bedside table.
I don't have eyes.
You can see. Try harder, Neil.
And that's the last thing you say as you get to the door.
Try harder. Click.
And then run out. He's like, hey! Oh, I think I'm alone.
I want to hear Neil and Henri just like bicker with each other.
That's a spin-off
5 minutes.
podcast.
Give in to my schizophrenia.
Oh my God. We were talking about Gollum earlier.
That's right.
So you head to the lounge. You guys have been in the lounge car.
Yeah.
Henri asks what you'd like to drink.
Whiskey.
Oh, well, of course, yeah. And he pours out some whiskey.
Gin and tonic, please.
But of course.
Thank you.
So, have you met this gentleman?
We haven't met him precisely, but he was involved with a gala that we apparently kind of destroyed.
We didn't destroy it.
Well, who did?
Uncle Woody.
Oh, so you have a family member who may be a little rude. Did you throw him off the train?
Henri, can we drop that, please?
Apparently we have.
For about 10 minutes.
Well, you know, it's only my family. That's fine.
Yes, well,
My beloved brother. What was his name?
you don't even know. Look,
I mean, we were estranged. It was a lot of war. It
Definitely
was.
strange.
so
I want to say Fred.
if you were trying to lead your brother on a better path,
Paul.
what would you do to help him see that his actions cause pain to other people and that he should perhaps think about that before he condemns them to a fate perhaps worse than death?
Well, I wouldn't throw him off the train.
Yes, so after that.
I would perhaps have a discussion and ask him how it would feel if it was done to him. And, you know, if some mild shock therapy were necessary, I'm not adverse. And I would probably suggest that he manifest this negativity and cast it into the Gulf. It's really a one-size-fits-all solution.
You are very on board for this.
It is literally the reason for the existence of all of this.
Yes. Are you tempted at all, Charlie, to throw something in the gulf?
I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I just... There isn't much that I really want to get rid of.
That is the hardest part. The hardest part of this entire thing is not letting go. It's identifying what you must let go of. Because once you identify it, it is external. You see it for what it is. Something that is weighing you down, perhaps metaphorically, perhaps literally.
It's just, I was always taught. My father used to say that fear is a response to danger and that you shouldn't ignore it. That these negative responses that we have a purpose. I'm not saying that to hold on to all of these things is good, but it is part of who you are. And so throwing something away changes you.
It does, yes, but I believe we are always changing.
That is true.
There is always parts of your life where what was at the time a perfectly normal or common response is something that you cannot imagine you have done. And casting it into the gulf, it is not absolution. It does not mean you have not done these things. It does not mean you have not felt this way. But it means that you have come to terms with your own actions and your own emotions. Because you see, the casting is more metaphorical. What is important here is identifying what you wish to cast and then having ownership over it instead of it having ownership over you.
At this point, I come into the car and I'm like,
What is that smell?
do you have any Dream Lasange? What is the place called? Dream
Laison?
Yeah, Dream Lasange on tap.
You want to go back there?
That's very dangerous.
Do you know what that is?
I do.
What is it?
It is a city. We tried to bring the train in there, but the man who runs the place is a madman.
That guy sucks.
Why do you want to go back there?
I just wanted to know if it was on tap.
Apparently.
Do you want to be a lord again?
I mean, it could be. Whiskey neat, but also if you have any actual advice for creating my totem, I don't know what you guys were just talking about, but...
We were having a very deep conversation about this very subject.
So you do have actual advice to get a totem.
Well, it was more like thinking about why you would want it and manifesting that thing.
And figuring out what you want to let go of.
That was a very succinct recap.
Well, then why didn't you say that before when I asked you?
You wanted to know how to create this thing.
I see this as the same thing.
No, the creation is... you cannot create until you have done the work internally and know what you are creating.
That's what I was asking. Okay. I will begin the work. With a whiskey neat, please, Henri.
Of course. Ah! The people of Ib are here. Excuse me. And he puts the whiskey down and then disappears into the floor.
I feel like there should be more than one Henri.
I think there is, but also is it?
Maybe the main one keeps talking to us.
We must be very special. The main one is talking to us.
Or we're the ones that he needs to keep an eye on because we're the troublemakers.
We are the troublemakers.
Yes.
I'm the troublemaker.
What are you
there
doing in
he is.
here?
That's
He
our
peeks his
boy.
head over the bar.
There's our boy. Hello.
I am drinking milk.
How very edgy.
Have you ever tried mixing milk and Coca-Cola?
No.
You should try it. It's surprisingly good.
Huh.
Better than red wine and Coca-Cola, which the Spaniards do.
Well, Blackjack doesn't want to be racist. But that's a dumb idea.
Listen, if you've had bad red wine, anything makes it better.
Blackjack doesn't like to drink.
That's probably a good idea for you, Blackjack.
You're very small.
Blackjack's a mean drunk.
So you have drunk before, yeah?
Oh yeah, but look, there's about 47 years of my life that I don't remember. Those were dark days.
You still live with your mother. Okay.
Well, that's why. It's court ordered.
Fair enough.
I mean, look, I love her. She's beautiful. She's my mommy.
Oh.
But I have to live with her.
You have to.
Yeah, otherwise I'd go. Blackjack would be in jail.
What is Dreamland Jail like?
Oh, it's just a white womb
Oh.
That
with
sounds like
nothing in it.
Wait, a white womb?
a white womb.
How do you spell that? Is there a B at the end?
As an O-O-O-M.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, you can't pronounce the R's.
Aw.
Yeah, aw.
Aw.
Yeah.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, 47.
That does sound awful, honestly.
Well, we don't want that for you.
I was gonna go look at the people of Ib.
Oh, we're not. I don't.
I've never seen one before, or smelled one.
I feel like you're gonna smell them before.
Would you like us to come with you?
No.
Okay.
And he
I need to take a bath after this anyway. His name's Neil.
Oh, that's what the N stands for.
Yes. He's like a petulant child. He wouldn't get out of my bed. First time I kicked a Neil out of
So
bed.
how does it feel? How does it feel to you when people are childish when they shouldn't be?
I mean, generally, I don't have to deal with it. So this is really the first. Felt frustrating. Felt like I was somehow powerless. Didn't like it.
Yeah.
Didn't care for it.
Henri pops up behind the bar. Monsieur, would you please return to your villa? There is a small problem with your guest.
My guest? He's the train's guest at this point. I just paid for his ticket.
I believe I was clear that he would be your responsibility.
We'll go with you.
No, I'll meet you at the bathhouse if you all want to still join me for that. I think I need the
You were going to need
relaxation.
it.
Fine. Yes.
All right,
let's go.
so it's always a good idea not to split the party.
Henri knows.
And Henri disappears. So you get to your villa, and Blackjack is scratching on the door, saying, "Please,
Blackjack,
please,
are you allowed?
go away! I see you for the devil you are."
Are you allowed to be in my room? Is that someplace that you're allowed to be, Blackjack?
Probably.
I don't trust it. Blackjack,
I beg for forgiveness.
Yes.
I don't ask for permission.
that's fine. We'll get the broom if you don't leave.
Can you get the broom?
Yes.
Oh. I am the broom, you devilish creature. I will destroy you and everything you stand for.
Neil.
What?
Blackjack is going away now.
He's still there.
Yeah, he will be going away, won't you, Blackjack?
Who's Neil?
He's the man inside the room.
The man inside the womb.
Yeah, the one who's yelling at you right now?
Yeah, that's kind of, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I'd imagine you are. You're a very curious sort.
Oh, there's nothing a cat likes more than someone that doesn't like cats.
Yes. Truth.
I must touch him. I must lick him.
No, Blackjack.
I'm going to pick Blackjack up with one
Oh!
hand. Aw.
All right.
Blackjack loves squitches.
But I only have one hand, but I'll try. I give you this thumb behind the ear.
One Hand Scritches was actually the name of my folk punk group.
I bought their second album, Difficult Listening.
That is the name of the album, yes. Difficult listening. Acoustic punk guitar.
He's so cute.
I'm adorable.
Oh, yes, I know, but you also have
I opened
funny
the
ears
door.
sometimes.
Neil, you.
That is a demon in your arms.
Possibly. I'm going to walk away.
But he's
Blackjack is like reaching for him.
Yeah, I'm walking away.
Neil's like, does anyone have a cudgel?
I mean, Henri might be able to give you a cudgel if you
Because
ask.
I will beat that thing's brains in.
No, you can't touch the cats.
It's a monster.
It's a rule of the train. You're not allowed to hurt the cats.
That's a rule?
That's a rule.
What kind of stupid rule is that?
Ask on.
They can hurt us?
No, they don't. They don't. I don't think so.
And you're like, you get to the point where you have overstimulated and he like scratches. He's like,
Oh,
Blackjack had too much love.
fair enough.
Boundaries are important.
Boundaries are important. I agree, Blackjack.
He hurt her.
Oh.
He was being a cat, Neil. You barely even remember your life outside of here, so just
Brains.
trust me when I say.
Banquet chicken.
Yeah, Banquet Chicken. Yes. That's the name of my other band.
I think Pims.
Pims. You want a Pims cup?
Maybe.
I think you need to take the edge off. You should go to the bathhouse.
Is there more liquor there?
Yes.
That liquor was good.
Yeah, you can have as much as you want until you are a little less manic.
All right. I'm going to leave my eyes here. Don't let that demon eat them.
I wouldn't dare.
There's food?
Nope.
No Blackjack. In the cat car, there's food.
Yeah, but it's kibble.
Cat food.
Yeah, it's kibble.
I hear they have salmon tonight. Special occasion.
They only ever have kibble.
Okay. That sucks. That's terrible.
Yeah, that's why I want to do the banquet hall.
That's
you were
fair.
eating like stomachs inside veal or something, and Blackjack wanted that.
Stomachs inside of veal?
I don't know what person food is like.
Well, next time I go to the banquet hall, I'll save my food for you,
Oh,
Blackjack.
that's very sweet.
Oh. And he just like curls up and he starts to fall asleep.
I'm compartmentalizing the bunny ears right now.
Adorable.
Adorable.
No, Hugh, no. Woob. I need woob.
Excuse me? Oh, Hugh.
Hefner.
Playboy guy, yeah. Hefner. I need lube. Gross.
I guess he is 47 or something.
Cat ears.
Cat ears.
He is 47.
Yeah.
No. There's 47 years of his life that he doesn't
Oh,
remember.
yeah.
No, he's older than that.
Blackjack's seen a lot of things.
Yeah.
All right. Do we find a place to gently deposit the sleeping cat and then go to the bathroom?
I'll take him.
No.
I'm going to walk to the cat compartment and take him back to his mother.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'll come with you.
Where was the alcohol?
The bath car. Go take a bath, Neil. Go take a bath, Neil.
A bath in alcohol?
Yes. It's a wonderful, maybe like a stout or a lager. And you just slip into the bath. It's going to be lovely.
Okay.
Trust me on this one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, shower beers are.
And he like, he turns around and he goes,
Jane, who's never
I-
drank alcohol before, is like, yeah, shower beer.
Yeah, we all know about those. Ha ha ha.
Cold beer, hot shower. Excellent.
he like looks at Blackjack and he growls and then he stalks out and goes, wait, where's the bath? I'll find it. The door goes, she's like, oh!
I'm sure that the train will direct him toward the.
Bathhouse?
Yeah.
We hope so.
There's like a chime throughout the hotel, and he says, Henri is here to tell you that the people of Ib are safely tucked away, and you may now traverse any of the rooms in the train with no concern for particular odors.
Oh.
Thank you,
Wonderful.
Henri.
That's good to know. Okay, I'm going to walk to the cat compartment.
I'm gonna join her.
All right.
This Blackjack.
Okay.
I'll join them too.
All right, so the cat compartment is the very last car,
All right.
and it's got a tiny little door in the bottom that, and you get there, and a head sticks out. Can I help you?
Hello. Sorry to bother you. Is Blackjack's mother around?
Ooh, you want Sophie?
Yes.
Well, she's currently writing a very important treaty, but let me see if I can tear her away for a moment.
Thank you.
Of course. If you need anything, you may call me. My name is Patches. And he'll like,
Thank you, Patches.
Thank you, Patches.
We've got butlers on butlers.
Butler in the butler train.
That's right.
a calico, a very old kind of graying calico, comes out the door and she says, what has he done this time?
It's just getting into all of our business, honestly.
There was someone who was a little bit aggressive towards him, and I just wanted to keep him safe. So I thought it would be
I
better.
hope he didn't cause any trouble.
Just a little bit. Could
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You seem
He's
like
such a beautiful boy.
yes, very beautiful. Very beautiful.
Very precocious.
Yes.
He is full of life.
I'm gonna look at her very deeply and see if do I see ears that aren't.
Make a psychology roll.
Well, somebody moved my dice around a little bit.
What?
Oh my no!
Where are you? Also, I drew Neil.
I got a 99.
Oh yeah.
The dice you touched. This is your fault.
So yeah, she just looks at you and she's like,
Oh.
Okay, this seems. What? Oh,
for the podcast listeners, she's acting like a rabbit.
Cat rabbit.
Okay, here's your son. Goodbye.
Thank you. And she grabs him by the nape and says, "Thank you very much. I hope you have a good trip." And she like
Oh, you
backs
too.
him.
Yes.
And Black's just like,
As he gets scruffed through the cat
yeah.
door.
yeah. And she goes back in and is very happy.
Okay.
All of a sudden, by you hear, "I told you, the devil."
It is interesting because I think that sometimes we see different things.
Yes.
Some people see one thing and other people see another thing, and both can be true. I think.
Everything's true in the dream. It's
Well, the
just,
cats
it's
are
all a
bunnies.
Dream. The cats are bunnies.
Yes.
The cats are bunnies. Erna, you generally make the most sense besides
Charlie. I'm a close second to
you're
Charlie.
a close second to Charlie. But that was weird.
And because it's a very strange thing to say, I believe it. Because Erna doesn't make things up.
That's true. I do tend to trust Erna.
Thank you. I don't know if I trust me, but cats are bunnies. These cats are bunnies.
The devil. That alcohol bath really hurt, by the way.
What did you bathe in?
Did you not understand that's what he was asking?
You said to bathe in alcohol.
Oh, I said have a beer in the bath while bathing in regular water. Neil.
Boy, I read that wrong.
Yes, let's go.
By the way, he's totally naked.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I'm not phased.
Oh, Erna turns beet red.
Let's go have a
We
bath.
should, those cats, we could detach this car.
No, it's-
and we'd all be safer.
It's a part of the whole thing, Neil.
Is there more alcohol?
This is a very expensive ticket that I've paid for.
Is it as expensive as forgetting the face of your father?
No,
Or is it as expensive as having everyone that you ever knew forget your name?
no.
Well then.
And we're all kind of paying for it when you think about it. As I look away from the naked man.
It's very egalitarian.
I mean, we could abandon you to be alone with him.
What? Would you all do that?
No.
Thank you.
It was very good of you to take on this burden.
I mean, look at him.
No.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, well, you did just soak in alcohol.
I drank a lot.
Why you drank your bathwater?
I am waiting for him to die of alcohol poisoning.
Never drink your bathwater, Neil. Never.
It's person soup.
Could have led with that.
I feel like I don't have to say everything else. Hey, Neil, keep breathing. Like, what do you want? Some things just go without saying. Don't drink your bathwater.
Let us all walk to the bathhouse
And have a shower beer.
have a shower beer, and then we will find robes for everyone.
Yes, bathrobes.
Yes.
Literally.
I'm sure that they're nice and fluffy.
Yes.
So you come into the bathhouse, and as you come in, Henri hands you each a robe,
Thank
and
you, Henri.
Neil just drops, "I never wear those things," and he just like walks into it. He's like, "This is water."
Yeah, we'll get you a beer, Neil.
And he goes,
You need to relax.
"Hey, Henry, can you do the thing again?" And he says, "That would be bath number 4, monsieur."
He wants to go into the alcohol bath.
Yeah,
Oh.
tastes better than water. He goes and he just dives in. In the bath are 5 undescribably beautiful people who are vaguely kind of genderless.
Vaguely genderless.
Yeah, I mean,
Genders is a construct.
depending when you look at them, they seem like the most beautiful woman you've seen. Then, like, that guy's gorgeous. You know, like, depending on where you look at them, they're male, they're female, they're both, they're neither. But they
Amorphous.
are 7 feet tall, totally hairless.
But they're humanoid.
They're humanoid, yeah.
2 arms, 2 legs.
Yeah, they look like they are proportionally 7 foot tall people. Their skin is golden.
Ooh.
Just, they look like they have had the best suntan ever. And if they had hair, it would be like bright blonde. And they're just like languishing, and they're feeding each other grapes and all this stuff. Look, new toys! No.
What?
No.
What?
You're not what you see.
Charlie just goes very still.
Hello.
Oh, quiet. You are interesting. These two boring. Too much, not enough, just right. Would you like to come with us?
What?
Honestly, just for the look on Reggie's face. Go with you where?
We would love to learn who you are.
What? What?
What? Don't look at me like that.
I mean, you're allowed to do whatever you want, Charlie.
Yes, Charlie. You can do whatever you
Yes,
want.
Charlie. You can do whatever.
You can also introduce us to your new friends, Charlie.
I have not had the pleasure of their acquaintance.
Oh, you will.
I walked right into that. You know what? I'm much more interested in bath and relaxing right now than anything else.
There's a private bath chamber over
I
there.
am fine with
Bubbles, champagne, you, us.
Oh, God above.
I grab a bottle of champagne and I go and hang out with Neil.
In the
All
alcohol
right,
bath.
Neil, move over.
You should drink this.
I'm
It's
not-
really good.
Neil, shut the fuck up.
You don't have to be rude.
I take the cork off and I just start downing the champagne.
Yeah, Charlie's just like. This is probably the most flustered you have ever seen Charlie in his life.
We could just eat you up.
You know, I feel like that's entirely too literal here.
Oh, no. Well, no. I mean, look, this is a sex thing. We're not cannibals.
No, I'm aware.
Humans.
I appreciate the
I'm not
offer.
talking to you.
I appreciate the offer, but I am not interested at this time.
So later,
We can talk later.
here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a beautiful meal. I'll eat some off of you. You'll eat some off of us. And then we're going to, I don't know, get one of those weird people of Ib, throw it off the train a couple times so it keeps coming back. And then throw it in one of these pools. They'll never find it. It'll be hilarious.
Aren't you on a diplomatic mission to find a truce with those people?
Yeah, but look at them.
That does seem unnecessarily.
Wow. I do not appreciate you. I'm going to go to the private bath, and I don't want anyone in there with me. I walk away.
Neil, I've hooked up with supermodels. I've hooked up with.
So like they can fly?
I would walk into a room and the richest people in the world would look after me.
I had a light wife and family. I think.
One time, I coordinated the big. I'll tell you later, but it was fantastic. Everyone likes.
So we're not playing Marco Polo?
Do you like me, Neil?
I mean, you're my roommate.
He's having an existential
Neil,
crisis.
do you like me?
This is getting weird. I mean, look, I'm pretty drunk.
No.
But I think I'm married.
You're right.
Or was married? Am I dead?
We already asked you that. It's fine.
Does that mean no?
I look over to see what the delegation.
They are like slowly like ringing her in a not and as non
Him.
like him. Actually they only call you they. They only use
Oh, interesting.
What do you look like in that moment?
At that moment, Charlie looks like Charlie.
Placid? Like what's the are you uncomfortable? Are you
Very
visibly
uncomfortable.
You're visibly uncomfortable.
Visibly uncomfortable.
Okay, so if I see that Charlie's uncomfortable with these people, that's going to arouse like protection instincts.
all right.
Right? Because like Charlie's down to clown, but he also, you know. Anyway, so I'm gonna swoop in and put on my like best socialite, like ha ha ha. It was so nice meeting you all. We really have things to do over here. We'll catch up with you later. I'm putting on the full, social lubricant, saving a friend from a situation they don't want to be in.
Look, I'm gonna level with you.
Okay, goodbye. And I
were-
put my arm around Charlie.
We were staying in his villa, but he craps in the bed. Can we stay with you?
Charlie,
Thanks. We'll move our stuff.
are you okay, Charlie?
Just a little
He craps the bed.
overwhelmed. They're
Yes. Maybe go join Erna in the private bath.
I think I'm just gonna go back to my villa, I think, and just
Okay,
not
that's-
exist for a while.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, we have can you pick up a couple of our
Shit.
baggage?
No, absolutely not. No.
Okay, we can carry it. That's fine.
Yeah, no. Fuck.
Okay.
No.
I mean, that's kind of aggressive, but yeah, that's where we're going. So,
Oh, okay. No. You know what? No.
do you like strawberries?
Yes.
Because she tastes like strawberries.
I'm so happy for her. My name is Charlie. I am him. Right?
Sure. You're whatever you want to be. Gorgeous. Handsome.
And I am
Beautiful.
not interested in having sex with you. At all. Ever. No is no.
Ever. Okay.
And I was, but I'm not anymore. So Charlie and I are going to go somewhere else and not have sex with you
I cast
or any of you.
I cast detect STDs a few minutes ago, and we're not touching you, buddy.
You don't know anything about me. I don't have any STDs.
I mean,
Or STIs.
look, if we're ranking it,
I'm not ranking it.
they're number one with a bullet.
Okay, that's fine. You've made
The
that
nun
very...
is number 2. And you're like number 37. That
Great.
weird cat ahead of you.
Yeah, great.
That guy
Uh-huh.
points at Neil ahead of you.
Wonderful.
Speaking of which, what's his deal?
Ask him. I'm sure you guys would have a wonderful conversation.
Yeah.
Shall we, Charlie?
You should
Yes.
clean your bed. I mean, come on. How old are you?
Also, you cannot move into my villa. I do not give you permission.
Okay.
And you can't go into my villa either. I do not give permission. I made room
that's
for you
our room.
before.
That's where Henri put us.
Well, then you'll have to sleep in the giant shit bed, won't you?
I mean, it's just your corner that's messed up.
It's a dream. Nothing matters. It'll be clean. It's fine.
Right. Yes.
I'm
Reggie,
going now.
let's
It's fine.
go.
Let's go.
Right.
They just walk out of the bath.
What
They
a
don't-
bunch of self-involved pricks. What? How could they? They just come in here and just assume that everyone wants to have sex with them? Oh, what? That stuffed up pieces of garbage. Ugh, I'm so glad we don't have to worry about them.
Oh, we're gonna have to worry about
I
them.
don't think
for
we
too long,
are.
is
I
there?
think we're gonna be fine.
Brenda's been, well, not crossing her arms, but stewing in the
Crossing her one arm across her butt.
in the other bathhouse. Bathroom.
Neil is doing the backstroke. Like, one for me, one for me.
Neil, I'm glad you're dealing with this in a way that is healthy.
I'm not seeing double.
Does anyone else feel somewhat aimless without Rudy around?
A little bit.
Like,
Oh wait, I called from the other room. Did they leave?
yeah, well,
Yeah.
yes, they left.
They left.
Oh, hi. Okay, then good.
Weren't they just the worst?
They were the first.
They reminded me of the
It's just like, oh, I'm so... no, we don't need to get into it. They're the worst.
Princess of Poland. They gave me a real Princess of Poland vibe.
Okay.
I'll take your word for it. I
was
haven't
just
had the pleasure.
They're like Habsburgs.
They were just so full of themselves, just like she was.
Yeah, but they could see.
And there was this one kid from Canada that was at a silver miner, I think, which was weird because of sterling. But anyway,
I don't need to know about all of your twists.
I think that would be from now until we wake up to hear all the twists.
Okay.
They can see more than they're supposed to. They can see more than what's on the surface, and that is incredibly uncomfortable.
I kind of think, well, I don't know the Ibs vibe, but I'm more on the Ibs side than on... But
yeah, I think it's...
I mean, I'm not trying to... I hope that they can stop an end to this conflict, but it's none of my business. They just suck.
I've dealt with people like this before. This isn't going to end well. The Ibs they have a long road, an uphill battle.
Very likely.
Well, Blackjack's mother seems on... Oh, she seems like a bunny. Anyway...
She seems like a bunny.
So between Neil saying that they're demons and you saying they're bunnies, are the cats bad or good?
I don't know.
I mean,
Blackjack seems fine.
Yeah, he seems sweet.
I think that much like a lot of things here, they're more than what they appear.
Fair enough.
I mean,
As am I. I'm very deep. I've got a lot of layers. You guys know this.
I do, actually.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
It's
I'm
surprised
great.
me at first, but I am getting used to it, that you...
I mean, I'm more than just who I would.
Yes, I agree.
And they didn't even see that. They didn't even understand.
Yes. Okay. There. We're going...
Excuse me, and a small bookish man comes in.
Kindred spirit.
He's totally normal, except his eyes are solid gold.
What?
They're color.
Okay.
He has no pupils, no irises. His eyes are just solid gold.
Pretty.
And he says, I'm so sorry. I seem to be lost. This is not the lounge car.
correct. This is the bathhouse.
I'm so very sorry. He's like not making eye contact with anybody. He's very like,
How would we know if he was?
Yeah.
well, I mean, he's got
Solid gold.
eyes.
Yeah, but generally the way you tell what someone's
All
making
right,
eye
all right,
contact
yeah.
is with pupils.
He's just sort of like, well, I'm so sorry. I'm very, how rude of me. I'm Miriam Mayer.
Miriam Mayer?
Yes. I am traveling to get rid of, things I don't want around anymore. Yes.
Did you just board?
Yes.
Yes.
I spent a few days in the thoroughly unpleasant city, and I'm a wine trader by the Cerubian. I'm Cerubian. The Cerubian wine is the finest.
Really?
Yes, and
Is that what your eyes are about?
what's wrong with my eyes?
Nothing's wrong. They are just different than a human's eyes.
Oh.
Is that?
I apologize. I haven't made eye contact with.
We're all wearing robes, except for Neil.
Yes, but you're wearing informal clothes. I'm very uncomfortable.
Oh, sorry.
Robes are not something you wear around people you don't know.
Well, we are on a dream train, and this is the bathhouse, so.
Yes, I'm very sorry about that. I was just trying to find the lounge car.
Yes, we'll catch up later then.
Yes.
You are trying to get rid of something?
Yes.
But you originate from this place.
Yes.
Interesting.
Dream people can be
Also-
enlightened too.
Yes, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's the purpose of this train's existence, isn't it?
And it also seems to get people from place to place.
That is true. Yes,
Transportation between cities.
I have used Henri's train before to deliver my wares. Yes, but I will leave you to your bath.
Yes.
Is that bath alcohol?
Yes.
Is that man drowning?
Possibly.
Man,
Look over.
Neil's just like
Oh no, he's just very drunk.
floating on his back.
I go. I'll take care of him.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he's quite naked.
Good to meet you.
He is very naked.
I'm very uncomfortable. I'm going. Yes. Perhaps later. And he like.
Neil.
In the bath?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was. Erna was stewing in the robe.
Okay, so with like her feet in the water?
No, she got in fully. That's a thing.
Soaked
In a
robe.
robe?
Yeah. People do that. in
Do they?
Japan. Yeah, sometimes.
I've never been.
Me neither. But I know this from anime. If it's a mix, you know.
I know this from.
I know this from
anime.
anime.
They wouldn't lie in anime.
They would lie to me.
Airplanes can become robots. That's what I learned.
Yes, but she rejoined everybody in the robe.
In the soaking wet robe.
In the soaking wet robe. But I wouldn't take the robe off. That would be inappropriate.
And I'm trying to pull Neil up so he doesn't like
All right. He's like,
double die.
I feel great,
Good, Neil. Good.
but I feel terrible.
Yeah, that's called alcohol poisoning, Neil.
I'm just gonna have one more.
No, you shouldn't. You really shouldn't. You've taken the edge off. All of the edges are off. It is now a sphere, Neil.
I was literally about to say exactly the same thing, and now I'm terrified that we're on the same wavelength.
Great minds think alike.
We're rolling the same gutter.
Yeah.
Henri, with the chime again, says, last call for dilathnine. If dilathnine is your exit, you should be off the train. We will be departing imminently.
I don't.
That's our exit.
No, it's not.
No.
But I want to peek at it, just really quick.
All right, so you go between the cars, and you're like looking out. The city, all you can see of the city, you are outside the city limits, and there is a long road, kind of like this. And the city, all you see are like massive, dark basalt walls, like fortifications. And behind it are, it looks like just spotlights moving continuously.
So like a prison.
Sort of, yeah. And as you look, you see a woman running down the road going, wait!
Oh.
Wait!
Henri, hold the train.
Oh, don't leave
What,
yet.
Sam?
Don't leave. There's a woman trying to get on the train.
We've left a passenger behind.
Oh, no, okay, well, yeah, thank you for telling me. Does this one have a ticket at least?
I mean,
I don't know. I just see her running this way.
Does she have a ticket in her hand? Is she
Yeah, she's
turning-
waving, yeah, she's like running.
She does.
it's that dancer, I think.
Oh, the dancer.
And indeed, she is dressed in like this diaphanous, like, flowing, transparent robe under like almost like harem pants and just sort of a tank top. And she's running, and she gets on. She's like, "Oh, thank you so much
Yes,
for
of
holding the
course.
train.
Yes.
I was so worried I was gonna miss it. My name is I'm Zazuza, and
Zazuza?
Zazuza.
Hello, Zazuza.
Hello. Oh, you're very attractive.
No, I'm not.
Do you feel better now?
I do.
See, I don't know if like we lost progress just then, or if it's good. He needed this.
Well, you're
Thank
very
you so
lovely
much.
too, of course.
Well,
I'm Rudy Sterling.
Rudy?
Raging.
I'm Reggie Sterling, Mrs.
Oh no, this is Rudy.
Erna, this is Charlie. We're
Oh, you're
alive.
all so attractive. Wait, you're a human too.
We're alive humans.
Oh,
Are you an
thank
alive human as well?
I am.
Oh, well,
It's so weird here.
It is. I agree.
a lot to get used
But-
to.
I'm a dancer here.
Yes,
Oh.
we've heard.
Are you not a dancer in the Viking world?
No.
Oh,
No, in fact,
interesting.
I'm dancing is what I'm going to get cast into the
Oh
Gulf
my goodness.
Why?
because I can't dance in real life and I can't live here. And I would rather
You'd rather forget it.
I'd rather not have it be my life than have it not be my life.
That's heartbreaking. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. But for the 3 days that I have left, I'm going to dance and
Oh,
dance.
we would love to see that.
I'll do it.
Yes?
I'll do a
you
dance
dance for
performance at dinner tomorrow.
Oh, that sounds
That would be
lovely.
Amazing.
Thank you again so much for stopping the
Oh,
train.
and this is Neil.
He's like,
Neil, don't you want to introduce yourself? We don't know if Neil's alive or dead. We don't know if Neil's a human even, really. But he likes trains,
He's human.
and he needs to be loved, just
was-
like everybody else does.
He was trapped in an unfortunate situation that was not of his making.
aren't we all?
Aren't we all
Well, yeah.
so wise?
Yeah.
On that note, we are going to take a break. And since there's one fewer person,
No.
You know. You know.
we'll be back as soon as Thomas hears things that Thomas doesn't want to hear.
What?
You know.
You know.
We'll be back shortly, friends.
Bye.
Welcome back, internet friends, and to our podcast listeners. Welcome to episode whatever number this is.
Next app.
Episode the manyth.
220.
Oh gosh.
We've been playing a long time.
Wow.
No, it just feels like
Yeah, I know
that.
it feels like that. Yeah. Time is different in the Dreamlands.
Time doesn't exist.
So you leave the bathhouse, and you have some. It's late, but you've
I wanted to specify. Reggie didn't get naked that whole time.
okay.
He picked up the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Charlie very much stayed in his robe. In fact, the robe kind of crept up around his chin when people were being a little bit too like, hi.
So seeing Erna get into the tub with the robe on was just like, oh, that's this party. Okay. And then also Neil being naked and making everyone uncomfortable, and the delegation making everyone comfortable. He's reading the room. He's sopping wet.
We're proud of you.
The toga's wet, is it?
Yeah, we're wearing well, I don't know if I want to wear the toga.
Terry cloth robe.
They're very nice robes.
Fresh.
Yeah.
fresh
Dry
yeah,
ones.
dry.
Oh yeah, they give you new. Yeah, you get new robes.
Well, I mean, I just want to wear something with sleeves because I feel a little weird about the arm.
Oh, and if we're going to the lounge, we're going to the lounge?
Yeah, sure.
I put on a tuxedo.
All right. Yeah, one of your tuxedos pops up. So you come out, and someone is like walking very quickly down the hallway towards the compartments, and you see it's Karakov who's holding his hand, which is wrapped in a blood-stained napkin. And he says, "Excuse me, I have to go. I've cut
What happened? Karakov, what happened?
I cut myself. Yes, excuse me. I'm
Did you
just
cut you? What?
yes.
Do you need any help?
No, I'm fine. Excuse me." And he's like,
Does he have the suitcase?
yes,
handcuffed?
yes,
Okay.
it's like handcuffed to his arm. It's
Yeah.
kind of hanging as he's like, excuse me, I must be going.
Oh my god.
And he like hurries past you.
How did he cut himself?
How do you cut yourself in the dream?
That's a great
Well,
question.
I mean, you can get injured. I have a cat scratch on me now.
It's true.
Or a bunny scratch.
And no arm.
That's a little different.
Is Neil going back to the room, or is he with us?
Yeah, Neil wants to go back to the room. Okay. It's like, I think there's part of the bed I haven't peed in.
Neil, don't pee in the bed, please.
Look, I've drank a lot.
Yes, there's a restroom.
Yeah, where?
Find it. Think about it.
Oh, I found it.
Not there.
Yeah, no, it's a plant. They're right there. Yeah.
You're doing great, Neil. Let's go.
Doing great, Neil.
If you need somewhere else to sleep, Reggie, I'll say after Neil has.
Yeah, Neil's gone.
If you need somewhere else to sleep,
No, I agreed to this.
you agreed to him being in your room. You didn't agree that you had to be in there.
True, but there's a certain amount of not ownership, but obligation, responsibility.
Yeah.
I don't feel that often, but I now know what it feels like. So
Yeah.
might as well whole hog.
Well, Uncle Woody owes you big time.
Yes.
You can tell him that.
I will. I have words for him.
Wonderful.
I'm looking through the screen at Nick.
We know you're watching, Nick.
He's sleeping.
I hope so.
I hope he is.
Yeah.
To get some healing in.
You come to the passageway, and you walk out. And as you walk out, there is a wet thud, and the body of Blackjack flops at your feet, dead, blood. Yeah, there's blood everywhere, and Blackjack is just lying.
Henri!
I'm gonna bend down and like
Henri!
see if like I have first aid training. I'm
All
gonna
right,
see
make
if
me a
I
first
can
aid roll.
help.
Henri, we need you!
You don't need to make a first aid roll to know you can't help here, but still make the roll.
Yeah, I did make the roll. 31
Okay.
out of 50.
There are 3 wounds along his side that are quite large. And did you get a hard? No. Okay, yeah, there are 3 wounds on his side that are quite large. And Henri comes out of the door from the other side and he says, yes, monsieur?
Somebody has hurt.
Someone has killed.
Somebody has
Who has died?
killed.
And I'm just like
And I point.
holding the little body.
This cat is always everywhere. Brings a broom.
No, he's
Oh, dead! Oh!
He's dead.
somebody is Isn't that a rule on the train not to hurt the cats?
Yes,
Somebody has done it.
especially the cat that is the son of the cat ambassador. This is
Cat
terrible.
ambassador.
How dare you?
Well, all right.
encouraged.
Okay, here's what we're going to do.
Uh-huh.
You're going to find out who did this. I am going to hide this body.
What?
What?
Until we know who has done this. You are right. That is a terrible idea.
This is Henri. This is quite out of character for you.
I thought you were-
This could be the end of my train.
Oh,
And if there is no train, there is no Henri.
no!
Henri is the train, part of the train, part of the crew.
Yeah,
We must protect Henri.
Okay. I will tell the ambassador. I will deliver the body, but you must find out who has done this.
Of course, for you, Henri, we will.
Is he dead in the dream? If somebody is of the
Did he
dream and
wake
they
up?
die?
Did this cat wake up in real life?
What is the deal,
No,
Henri?
the cats of Ulthar only exist in the dreamland.
And the rabbits.
and what?
Don't worry about it. So, he's dead.
Yes, oh, he's so cute.
Even dead, he's so cute.
I know, it's sad. I don't want to look at him.
He is adorable.
I did.
In wife as in deaf.
Excuse me?
Henri, you did a perfect impression of
that was
Blackjack just then.
It's like his voice was coming out of your lips.
We saw.
All right.
Oh,
Let's not make any assumptions yet.
No, it was Petrikov, wasn't it?
Karakov.
Terakov? I don't know name.
So Henri, the
don't.
broom has shown up, and Henri, like, kind of very
I'll
gingerly,
yell.
like, puts him on the broom, and he says, "This could be the end."
I'm so sorry.
Yes, well, you are right. I must do what is right here and tell the ambassador.
Yes.
Okay.
We will do our best to
Well,
clear your name.
if you want to wait a little bit, she is in the middle of writing a very important treaty.
I feel like if I were to say, I have held the body of your son for several hours because I thought you were busy,
You don't have to say it.
Henri does not lie.
Don't say it. I found your son.
also, instead of lying, you can just not say things.
This is a lie of omission.
I mean, technically, it's still a lie.
Henri,
but-
follow your many train hearts. Your many and varied and unthinkable hearts.
I will, monsieur. Thank you. Whatever you need, you have but to ask.
We need the killer.
Yes, find the killer. And he goes off.
I mean, Karakov is the most obvious.
He did it.
So,
know that?
location-wise, where are we
Covered in blood.
on the train?
You are one door away from the saloon car.
Okay, and
Saloon,
what? So
salon.
what
Salon,
car? So salon, and what
And
car did we just
so-
come off of?
You were in the bath car.
Yeah.
So Karakov was running through the bath car towards the villas.
With the bloody hand, and then we were walking towards the salon
Yep.
and found Blackjack.
His body went whoosh, as if it had been thrown over the side.
But the tentacles have seen anything.
Which means it's
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
tentacles have seen too much.
Somewhere Neil just went.
Erna, are you suggesting we interview the tentacles outside of the train? Is that what you're... Erna, you're so dependable and you're so...
We only got an episode title.
steady, but you're asking it, do you know tentacle sign language? Do you know how to talk to a tentacle, Erna?
It can't have been Karakov.
No.
Your glasses are fogging up, Erna, and you're literally crying.
Yes.
Yes. Why couldn't it have been Terakov? What's his name?
The Russian man.
The Russian.
Because we've seen how fast things come back onto the train once they've been thrown off.
No, he stabbed Blackjack, threw it off the train, and then booked it.
It's too long of a time. He full train
Then he
away.
must
like,
have seen something.
I mean, maybe.
We need to talk to him.
Yes.
At the very
Just don't go in guns blazing.
I have no guns.
It's a.
I meant to buy a gun
It
before
is
we
a
left.
metaphorical expression.
Yes, that's fair.
I was crying about blackjack and not
course.
because of laughing so hard.
Aw.
Wait. Was that real?
No.
Are we hearing the ghost?
Ghost of Blackjack.
Can we ask the ghost?
I'm a spectre.
And adorable.
I'm adorable and frightening.
Boo.
Blackjack, the friendly ghost.
Oh no.
Okay, so thrown off. So from what we've seen of getting thrown off the train, do they end up usually in the same spot?
Close to. I mean, it wouldn't have been like a car over or anything.
Yes.
And he was more than a car. He was a car over.
We need a stopwatch. So, Henri, can we get a stopwatch?
Here's mine. And he hands you everything, and Henri's face is looking up at you.
Here, if you're gonna jump off
Yes,
of me,
yes,
let me do
yes.
it. All right. And 1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know the next number. And that, so about 10 seconds later, you come up.
8.
How long?
10 seconds.
I think that was enough time.
If he's really
Karakov? Why do I say
Karakov,
Why am I
Karakov.
saying Karakov?
Oh, Henri,
Carrots off.
could I get a notebook?
Oh, the last time you did that.
I'm not manifesting one. I'm asking for a notebook.
Henri pops back up, and he looks like he looks ashen, and he says, so that could have gone better.
Oh, you did it. You gave him to the cats.
Yes. And as he's saying this, the door behind him opens, and there's about 7 cats that are just like, meow, 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 and they're just sort of looking and smelling everything. He says, I am afraid they have raised they call it a posse, and they demand...
Excuse me, are you saying they raised a...
Don't say it, no, no. I made the mistake of saying it, and they don't like it.
It's
No.
physically hurting Dane to not say it.
This is a family show, monsieur. We don't say that sort of thing on the train.
You're so strong. You're so powerful.
I did that on
I'm
purpose.
fine.
You are fine.
They have demanded...
Pussy posse.
There it is, yes. One of the cats just goes...
I thought I had it.
One of the cats goes, we're not making fun of you,
You can if you want.
killers. What did you do to Blackjack?
We
And
didn't.
another one goes like, all right. So, yes, they have demanded that this retinue be part of the investigation.
All of them?
Yes, that is a posse, as I understand it.
Can we at least put them all in a trench coat? Stack them up?
Well, it's funny you say
Talk
that,
to one of them at a time?
because among the group is the world's greatest feline detective.
No kidding.
Yes, yes. I don't remember which one. Mr. Scritches.
Tell me.
How do you do? My name is Mr. Scritches, and I'm the world's greatest feline detective.
Of course you are.
Yes, you are.
And we're gonna find this. I don't think you killed him, because the killer wouldn't turn in the body. Too obvious.
That does make sense, yes.
I examined the body. It was Blackjack. He's adorable.
Obviously, the greatest
but-
detective
What
in
does
all
Mr.
of Dreamland.
Scritches look like?
Mr. Scritches
And what's his
is
mustache like?
Mr. Scritches
Frollo.
is a grizzled old orange cat, like one of those cats that has like notched ears.
Oh
and
no,
just,
he
you know.
has the brain cell.
But here's
Just
the
the
thing. So he wasn't stabbed. No, those are claw wounds.
Claw wound.
Those are claw wounds. 3 of them in a straight line like that.
How
Oh,
large
kind
of
of
a
like this.
Yeah.
All right.
how large of a claw?
Pretty big claw.
So it wasn't a cat.
More
I beg your pardon.
You have claws, sir.
more like talons than claws.
That's right. We wouldn't have killed Blackjack.
I'm not saying you did,
Then why'd you say like cats?
because cats have claws. I don't have claws.
Yeah, you don't have hair either. That's weird. We don't mention that. How do you even smell if you don't have whiskers?
Not as good as you, I imagine.
Badly.
He goes and he all of a sudden he hits the ground and he takes a lick of the blood on the ground. He goes, well, he wasn't poisoned. He drank milk recently.
That's true.
Yeah.
Huh.
So far, we've been able to surmise that he was thrown off the train and then brought back by the tentacles.
Okay. Do
And
you have
we-
any suspects?
Yes.
Do you know anybody with claws?
No.
Well, other than you all.
No one who has any sorts of claws or talons outside of obviously your esteemed company. We did, as we were coming this direction, we came another person who was
Karakov.
Karakov.
His name is
His
Karakov.
hand-
You always
And
know
he's
it.
Russian.
Yes.
Oh.
his hand was cut open. He was bleeding.
Huh. His hand was, well, I mean, I think we should talk to this man.
I agree.
Now look, every book I've read about detectiving says that we should gather everybody in the lounge for the big reveal.
Excuse me, Mr. Scritches.
Yeah? Hairless guy?
My name is
Hairless guy.
Reggie
We'll go with that.
Sterling. How many cases have you solved?
Hundreds.
How many?
Hundreds.
And you read books about
Mrs. Sullivan's stolen tuna? Solved.
who did it?
Who did it?
Yeah.
Mrs. Sullivan. It was an inside job.
Oh.
Stole her own.
Yeah.
Was
Didn't
it
give it to
fun
the
to-
cat. She ate it herself.
Oh.
High crime and
I know.
misdemeanor.
I think that's a great idea. Gather everyone into one car
Yeah. And here's the thing. While some of us have them gathered in there, the rest of us search their rooms.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who should do it? Should maybe we do it?
Sure.
Because I've
But-
heard splitting the party's a bad idea.
But some of my people are going with you.
Yeah,
That's fine.
That's completely fair. You're able to your senses are better in some ways than ours, and we have thumbs to open doors.
In some ways.
In some ways.
In every way. is
We
what-
can give very good scritches, though.
Mr. Scritches.
This is business, doll.
Okay, professional.
This is
I'm
business.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Excuse me.
Can they all have tiny trench coats as well?
We don't wear clothes.
You, don't you?
No, all they do is that would just look. See these whiskers? These aren't just for beauty, buddy. These are finely tuned detectors.
Okay.
All right. So we will gather everyone and then search the rooms while they're gathered.
Right, we should talk to Henry.
Henri?
It's Henri.
Yeah, sure it is.
Oh, you must put respect on that name.
Is that? I keep calling him. He never shows up.
Yes, it's wrong.
Maybe if you said his name correctly, he would show up.
I don't speak weird stuff.
Henri, we need you.
Henri is
You
here.
do speak English, which is weird for a cat.
Our friend here, Mr. Scritches, has suggested, and I agree.
Yes, he told me.
That I think that we should go ahead and do that. Anything.
I do not wish to have the people of Ib out of the compartment. But if you feel
Is there
it,
any way to tell if they have left the compartment, or did?
well, I'm probably the smell.
A lingering smell.
Yeah, they would be quite obvious.
Can we put them in some sort of aquarium or a, like...
They are people, monsieur.
Yes, but...
Despite their lack of communication.
segmented chamber.
Well, I mean, they are in one at the moment.
No, but maybe like something with glass walls. That
I
maybe
think
conjoin the two.
we should have the Ibs in the same room as everyone else, including those Sanapians.
Oh,
That sounds like a terrible idea, Erna.
But everyone else will be there.
Yes, but I think that
these are two warring factions.
Yeah, I think their
Cats
conflict.
will be there.
I think it'll supersede the proceedings.
Okay.
It'll distract from.
But I will do what you wish because you are doing Henri a huge favor. So you tell me what you wish, I will make it happen.
Well, we could bring them into the room in waves.
Oh, I like what she's thinking. We could interview them one at a time, see if the stories check out. Look for the discrepancies.
Charlie, you have the most investigative experience.
This is true.
As all of us.
Usually mine is digging into records and
Yeah.
occasionally talking to people.
World's greatest feline detective, right here.
World's greatest journalist.
Really?
Right.
I have a certificate. Do you have a certificate?
Press pass.
Oh, that's okay. That's pretty official. I can't read, but I'm assuming.
Yes.
You read about the detectives.
You have books you've read. What do you mean you
They're
can't?
pictures.
Your picture detective books.
Yeah,
All right.
they're very good.
I believe you.
Good.
I
Okay.
don't know if I can
The
read
guy in the
yours.
red and white shirt you're trying to find all the time?
So the plan is we will have.
Master of disguise.
So
that
you want
Waldo.
to interview the people. All right. So
While we search,
Yeah, if you're willing to conduct the interviews, because you can smell out a lie, I'm sure. If you're willing to interview people, we can start searching rooms,
Okay.
okay.
We'll,
and of course some of your lovely retinue as well.
I'm thinking you're gonna have about an hour.
All right. That's
All right.
gonna have to be enough.
All right, Henry, make it happen.
time doesn't exist. It's fine.
It's a
It's fine.
dream.
Yeah, it's fine.
Andre, would you be able to help us out?
Who is Henry?
He's mispronouncing your name.
Oh, I had not realized. I thought he was talking about someone else. Yes, I will assemble everyone
Thank
in the dining car.
Much obliged.
And as he disappears, the chime goes off and says, all guests, please make your way to the dining car. Dans un instant. And,
Beating?
all right, we've all got our jobs here.
Assignments.
I
given.
think you should probably check out the people of Ib's room first. Because my guess is we're not going to want to keep them out of there very long.
That's a fair assessment.
Yes. All right. Get it out of the way.
Priority.
Yes.
All right.
Andre, could I get a clothespin?
He'll pop one up. Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice.
Pinch his nose.
So you walk.
Wool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You walk into
mental.
the villa room, and people are starting to come out. Madame Brugia is just like, well, I never.
You wouldn't.
Is it bad that I wanted to be her?
A little bit, but I understand.
And she has a death grip on that valise.
Yeah.
And she's like looking at everyone going, one of you is him. I know it.
Who's
Him?
him? What are you talking?
My enemy.
Your enemy?
You have an enemy?
What's it to you?
You brought it up.
Rhetorically.
You don't share anything, so we're curious.
I used to be into you. I'm not into you anymore.
Gross!
I'm 97. You'd probably kill me.
Well, we're in the dream, so.
Yeah, but if you die in the
Goodbye,
dream,
madam.
you
Goodbye.
can't come back.
Goodbye, madam. Goodbye.
I never.
I think she was a little into you
I
too.
don't think so.
I'm watching to see if Karakov passes by.
Karakov comes out almost last. He's like holding his hand. He looks kind of sheepish.
Does he have a bandage on it?
He does.
Is it soaked in blood?
No, it looks like this is a new one and he stopped bleeding.
Okay, this is just a general rule question. Like, if I wanted to roll a psychology check to see if anyone looks guilty, do I have to do individual ones for
No,
everybody?
make a psychology roll.
Okay. And I won't use the 99 dice this time.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, Nick.
They all look.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
All right.
That's a hard.
Oh, a hard, okay. Well, then, I mean, the obvious one is Neil being dragged out of the room by two of the Sarnathians. As he's like, I would have killed the cat if I could. It's a devil. I tell you, a devil. And the Sarnathians are just like, sure, Neil, sure.
You know, I'm actually really glad that your uncle isn't here right now.
Because he would be suspect number 1.
Suspect 1, patient 0, however you want to phrase it. Yeah.
So they're taking Neil, and they see you and they go, oh, Reggie, this Neil guy he's great.
I'm so happy for you.
I saw your eyelid twitch.
I mean, he's so free, so emotionally present.
I'm sorry, who are you again?
We're your roommates.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'm
Good
so
to
glad.
see you.
I'm so glad you
Hi.
all.
Okay, so I
Charlie has kind of like disappeared behind Reggie.
picked up on obviously, Neil's crazy. What else is going on?
So yeah, that was the obvious
Yes.
thing. Karakov doesn't see it seems like he's more worried than he is guilty.
Okay.
And the Miriam Mare, the golden-eyed man, like seems a little. He's definitely like trying to blend in with everybody and not be noticed.
Okay. Noted. In my mind palace.
Mr. Scritches says, "Well, I guess I'm on. I'll let you know how it goes. There's just one more thing, if you don't mind. Do you think do I good cop, bad cop it?
I think you'd use the facts as they are and feign a certain amount of ignorance and ask questions as if you don't already know the answers.
And you should bring up your wife.
And you should bring up your wife, but don't name her.
Lovely woman.
But don't name her.
Mrs. Scritches is...
We believe you.
But whatever you can do to make it take as long as possible.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And only have one of these interviews every like 3 years and have like really long gaps in between cases. And like each case,
that's Sherlock you're thinking now.
each case should be like a movie, like a long case.
I like it, yeah. Look,
I will share sort of the insights that I saw as I was like people to keep an eye on.
the gold-eyed guy, huh?
Yeah. He's
okay.
looking shifty.
All right, well, I'm going to leave you in the capable hands here of Inspector Fiddles.
Oh, hello, Inspector Fields.
Hello.
Top of the morning to ya.
Oh boy.
Oh,
And the rest of the day to you.
Inspector Fiddles.
And can one of them be from the deep south?
Well, we got rid of that guy. He was really racist.
Oh, God.
It was uncomfortable.
I meant Florida. South Florida.
No, that guy was bath salts. It was not good.
Detective Bath Salts. I will
We love all our listeners from all those regions.
Yeah, all of those places.
Except Florida.
Except Florida.
The hell, man, Florida.
Okay.
So he goes off.
Karina, if you're watching, hello.
And Inspector, good Lord, what did I call it? Fiddles. I'm
Fiddles.
gonna write that down.
You should.
Oh my God, you're writing something down that isn't a quote.
Everyone.
Who are you?
Ezra's writing something down. This is serious.
Too many like basic cat names.
Yeah. Do it for the cats.
For the cat.
Do it for the cats.
Inspector Fiddles is like, I'll let you know if I smell anything strange, or if I taste anything strange.
That's a good idea. Be careful of his bed. The crazy man took a crap in it.
And probably peed.
Well, I've peed in many a bed in my time.
Yeah, not actually. To cats, that's not that big.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
He was just marking his territory. He probably missed you.
Aww.
Neil?
He's kind of a feral cat.
Okay.
Oh, he's very.
All right, so we're going to eat first.
All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
So you actually pass.
Ernest getting into this. He's excited.
You pass by the dining car, and you can see in the window Detective Scritches is just sort of like he's got his paws behind his back, and he's walking up and down. He says, "One of yous is a murderer."
Dun dun dun.
Oh, Henri, can I have a magnifying glass, please?
Of course, monsieur, and he'll give you a magnifying glass.
Ooh.
And
That's what you're supposed to do, right?
I mean, I grew up on the Sherlock Holmes stories, so probably.
everybody make me a.
I gotta start marking these
I
down.
don't
Yeah.
know. Let's call it a con roll.
Oh.
If we all make unhappy noises.
I rolled a 100.
Nice, honey. Nice.
Triple zeros.
Jesus.
All right, well, that makes it
21
easy.
hard success.
Well, none of the rest of you have anything to worry about.
Yeah.
So,
No, I failed.
I know, but you didn't fumble. Inspector Fiddles.
Starts fit.
So you smell something really bad, and Inspector Fiddles goes, "What's that?" And all of a sudden, this pile of goo falls on you.
On her?
Yeah. And all of a sudden, like, pseudopods start coming out of it with claws all over them, sort of doing this.
Claws?
Yes.
Oh, this makes claws? How big are the claws? Big enough to kill a kitten?
Well, I mean, you can't really see them.
Ona? Not to freak you out, but there's something on you.
That's one of the people. Oh, sorry. That's one of the people of Ib.
Excuse me, sir. Could you get off me, please? Can anyone speak their language?
Is the squeak?
Oh no, they understand. God damn it. No, they.
Do you want to switch the character? You can do that. You're the DM. You're allowed.
They understand what you're saying, lass, but they can't speak.
Well, could you get off me, please?
I don't think he has got the squeaker.
But he understands me.
Probably. We're not sure.
But you just said he could.
Well, I mean, what is understanding, really?
You're right. Please get off me.
Time doesn't exist. What is understanding?
Probably, if one of you would help her out with
I
that.
go over.
Yeah.
All right. So as you pick this thing up, it's like picking up a pudding or something. It's like gooping through your hands, but there's a weird solidity to it at certain points. So it's kind of oozing through your hands, but it stops at a certain point. And it's just going.
I will look. How long are the talons?
Make me a first aid roll.
Okay. Can I argue for a bonus die because I saw the wounds on?
I think that's a fine.
Well, they're both at 9.
All right, no, these are much too small. These are like brittle and thin.
Okay.
And why do they even have them?
Vestigial.
Once it's off, I'm not going to make the noise, but Erna is going to step out of the car and throw up off the side of the car.
Throw up comes right back into you.
No, I know I've got 10 seconds. I throw up and I move away.
And apparently your throw up's a person.
I'm delighted that now we know how long it takes.
Organic.
Also, what's it smell like?
It's terrible. It smells like someone pooped on 6-week-old ham.
Huh. And I have that all over me.
Yeah, you're pretty covered in it.
Yep.
And
Is there a residue?
On her, but like there's a little on your hands. You definitely want to wash your hands.
With fire.
So are you still holding on to this thing?
No, we lay it down.
All right, you put it down.
Yeah.
As you put it down, it starts to kind of towards the door.
You're supposed to be in the dining car, sir.
Sir and or madame.
Are you
We don't know.
being? You're supposed to be in the dining car right now.
Is it heading in that direction?
No, it is going back towards the compartment of the people. And you didn't see any of the people of Ib in the dining car.
We follow it?
Okay? It's very slow. Following it is not a problem.
The talons are too small.
Fair, but why is it not in the dining car with everyone else? That's why we are going to its room, is because they're not there. And it's about to be there. We should run. We should just get there first.
They also probably don't want to be in the
You
same...
can walk and get there first.
We should...
They also probably don't want to necessarily be in the same room as the people who stole their land and destroyed
course,
everything that they
yes.
ever had
Yesterday.
for them.
Yes.
I felt
So-
so much sympathy for them. And I'm trying to hold on to that in my heart. I'm just trying to hold on to it.
He goes through the door into the next car.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's move.
And when he gets into the next car, he puts out one of those pseudopods and goes flap, flap, flap. And a compartment opens, and the worst smell you have ever smelled, just in like a wall of stench, just shoots out. And he flows in.
I don't think.
And you hear Henri retching. The train Henri's like...
I don't think I can go in there.
I don't think it's them.
You hear in the bottom a thing go, "Who's there?"
Ah!
We are a interested party in investigating a murder.
It happened Yesterday.
Not the murder of your people, a murder on this train.
Why not the murder of our people?
We're also concerned about that, and we have much sympathy for you. But
The smell is just...
someone else talk. I can't do it. I can't.
Your people's treatment was terrible and unjust, but we are concerned at events at hand. Your delegation is here to discuss the events of your people.
And that is for a broader sense than a couple of nosy humans.
Blim Dobfaloop says a Sarnathian shoved him in a corner.
When? What?
Where? Which corner?
In the train, and then he fell on one of you.
Oh, that's why.
Sarnathian wasn't in the dining car where it was supposed to be.
He was shoved, they were shoved some time ago.
Right. I mean,
doesn't
time
exist.
doesn't exist. Okay. We are. So the cat delegation is here to help you, and they have just experienced a murder. So this does concern you.
What are cats?
Oh,
Little furry creatures.
they might also look like rabbits.
They might look like rabbits or demons, maybe.
They sound delicious.
Okay.
What did he say?
Don't worry about it.
You are aware of you are on a diplomatic mission right now.
I'm on a murder investigation.
No, not you. I'm not talking to you. You're doing great. I'm talking to the squeaker.
Not you. You're amazing.
You're amazing. You're doing great. You're doing a great job. You're doing great.
This is very uncomfortable talking to so far away.
You wish us to enter the room?
Would be easier.
Okay. Henri, I need some menthol and some cotton wool and maybe a gas mask.
World War I has happened, so.
Yeah, Henri pops up with a clothespin on his nose.
Yeah.
And he says, I have clothespins. I have,
Henri, you disappoint me. Okay.
I'm
I had a request and you did not.
I'm so sorry, monsieur.
It's fine.
We do not have gas masks in the Dreamlands.
That's doesn't make any sense. I will take your clothespins. Thank you.
Yes, I'm so sorry. Again, please
No,
accept.
I understand. I don't understand.
And now I'm
I
leaving.
understand. I clothespin up and I walk into the room.
All right.
I'll go with him.
So-
already clothespinned up.
You like it's almost a fall. Like it's pretty much just a hole.
Is it lit?
No. It's very dark. There's weird dripping sounds. And it turns out this compartment is about 3 feet. Like you step in and you step into about here and something goes.
Oh.
Glad I'm not scoring this podcast.
I'm sorry, Mr. Squeaker. I think I stepped in one of your.
We are resilient.
Okay. I unstep.
All right. There's like a sucking noise.
Squelch.
Yes, a squelch. That's a fine description.
We're here.
You are quite tall.
Yes, we are.
So now you can see that there is a little like green furry thing with like a almost comically trumpet-like nose that they pass around and they hold it and it's almost like they blow in it. And the thing shoots out words of whatever they are saying.
That's very Dr. Seuss.
Very Dr. Seuss.
Totally.
Dr. Seuss doesn't exist yet. Time doesn't exist either.
Yeah, well, Dr. Seuss had a direct finger on the pulse of the elders.
Yeah,
so.
right.
We demand retribution for the actions of the Sarnathians today and yesterday.
Delegation, we are not here to discuss the events leading up to your meeting. We are here to question you all about the murder that has taken place on this train.
The horrible things that happened to you and your people are things that we are not able to solve. We don't have that kind of authority. We're only being asked to handle one small thing, and that's as far as our authority can go.
Understood.
The Sarnathians pushed one of your delegation?
They apprehended Blib-Fib-the-Loop and then threw him up on the roof into a corner where he stuck.
I'm imagining those scans that you get at the dentist.
Sneaky.
Aw, yeah.
And did the Sarnathians...
They were trapped there until they fell off.
Did the Sarnathians say why they did this?
They are jerks.
Amen, brother.
Was it one of the 5 that are kind of supernaturally beautiful, or was it the one with the...
They are hideous.
Is it the
There
one...
is no secretion to them.
I mean, there's no secretion to us either, really.
I can...
You are hideous.
Yeah, that's fine. The ones with skin that was darker than ours, maybe?
The Sarnathians.
So there's one with all gold eyes. Was it that one or the other 5?
It was the Sarnathians, not the Saludian.
Oh, it's
Separate.
okay. Well, that narrows that down.
You're so bad with the titles.
Oh, yeah. Ren, really?
Hot kettle. I think you two know each
Ren,
other.
you're really bad.
Boy, that cast iron kettle over there looks real black.
Ren, you really need to start jotting down and differentiating titles of things.
Why? It's the Dreamlands. It'll change in 5 seconds.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, especially if I'm doing it.
So, Saludians.
Wrong.
Okay.
Okay, so Sarnathians are bullying you. Not a big surprise.
They are jerks.
Did your delegation see anything from the corner while they were stuck in there?
We can hear odors. That's cool.
Or at least the excretion of odor.
Yeah, that's really what's happening.
That's so cool.
And they saw a cat.
What was the color of the cat?
What is color?
What did,
Darker? No, we already tried that.
did they see? What was the cat walking? Was the cat alone?
Yes.
To both?
Yes.
What did the cat smell like?
A cat.
Did it smell adorable?
Oh yes.
I am unfamiliar. We are unfamiliar with this scent.
That's all I have.
As you're over there like a fucking cobra.
Got you, Ezra. Got you.
Got you.
I got.
He is ungottable.
It's true. Saw a cat.
And the cat was just alone the whole time that they were there?
The cat walked through the compartment.
Uh-huh.
Towards another compartment?
Yes.
Towards which compartment?
One we do not know.
Oh, okay.
Which direction?
Towards the engine or towards the caboose?
Oh man, how would a blob?
Towards your car or away from it?
Oh, okay. Away from our compartment.
All right.
Good one. Okay, goodbye. This is really stinky.
Yeah, while you all were down there, I think Erna asked Henri for hot water and soap and his well, not this. Actually, just I only have the one arm.
You're like
so-
scrubbing everything.
Like, can you get this Henri? I can't reach it.
It seems impropriety.
It's fine, Henri.
All right.
What would happen if I burped? What would I say to you if I burped?
You're,
Find out.
yeah, I'm.
Fafo, my guy. Fafo.
We do not understand the question.
I try and burp.
All right, you burp, and they say, "No, I do not know my mother." She is part of the slime pit.
Oh. Is that a good thing?
Yes.
Great. I'm so happy for her. I need to leave. Goodbye.
Yeah, like the smell stays with you.
Of course it does.
The compartment closes very quickly as soon as you are out.
I think we need to get to the bathhouse right now. And we need a bath of rubbing alcohol.
Possibly. But
I've been spending this time. Oh, well, yes. Anyway,
Some kind of solvent.
okay. I have some soap and hot water left over.
Scrubbing.
Yeah. So where do we want to go next? Sonathians? That's your room.
Must we?
Well, let's hit up everybody
So
first.
the people that have villas are Madame Bruja, Karakov, Mac, and then you three.
And what about the Saludian?
Yes, he has one as well.
Well, yeah, I definitely want to check out his.
well, let's start with Saludian and Karakov. Those are the two that seem the most.
And Madame Bouja, just because
Well, just because.
she's got.
But I also, here's the other reason I don't think that it's our very smelly friends. The smell.
Yeah, you would
Yeah,
know.
they would-
You would
It
know.
lingers.
But they
Yeah.
saw something, right? Like
They saw something. They saw him walk
I
through.
love, so it actually says in the book that the Sarnathians just one of their favorite things to do is to just throw kingdom people of Ib on the roof and wait for them to fall down.
That's so mean.
they're the worst.
so
I hate them.
They're like Uber Regis.
I mean, not in. I mean, look, not in fairness, but the Sarnathians are just really confused because that was like 1,000 years ago, man.
Yeah, get over it.
Yeah. So they're just like, why are we here? What's the
Right. So have you all ever been sprayed with skunk before?
tomato juice?
I've heard of skunks.
Wonderful. I think that's what we're gonna need to get the smell off of us.
I just don't think we have time right now. So, Saludian.
Saludian.
Saludian. And then, after we do the
Once we solve
bathhouse-
the murder, we can get some tomato juice.
bathhouse with the
Tomato juice bath. Yes, yes.
yes.
So you're gonna check Mirren Mares?
Miriam
Near
nails.
Yes.
Okay.
Hard to say.
Wee wee.
You start looking through it, and the window is open to the side of the train.
To the wall.
Yeah. To the
I
outside.
hate you.
We all start crawling.
And everybody can make me a spot hidden roll.
Oh, yeah, I can.
Be happy to.
I'm not going to roll any more 100s.
Come on, please.
You've already fumbled twice.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, no.
There it is.
What's a fumble?
99 sure is.
I did not fumble.
97.
Fantastic. We got double fumbles.
You didn't.
I did not fumble.
You rolled
I
a
got-
99. Oh, 96.
96, my friend.
Oh,
That's a fumble. Yeah, anything over 95 is
I
a
asked
fumble.
what a fumble was. You said 99.
Well, I thought it was a 99. 'cause
96 to 100 is
Yeah,
our
96.
fumbles.
And using a
You can't
coin
undo.
is not going
Can't
to.
undo
can't.
a fumble.
Can't undo.
Did you make the roll?
I got a hard.
Ooh, okay.
God. Someone.
Okay. So
2 fumbles and a hard.
That's absurd.
Rolling spicy. isn't
Yeah,
it?
the sexual dice can go
spicy.
away.
Yeah.
huh.
How to reconcile?
All right, so you find a crumpled up rug. And under the rug, you definitely find the tiniest of blood stain.
Inspector, smell this blood. Is it Blackjack's?
That's cat blood. That's cat blood. Sure as a life.
All right.
Whose room is this?
Meridian Mayor.
The wine merchant.
Yes. He seems suspicious to me. He's bookish, but not in the good way like me.
That's right.
Okay,
This seems very human to me right now.
Well, I don't know if he's human. Saludian? Eh.
As you're saying that, through the window comes Miranimir. I wish you hadn't said that. I really do. I'm very sorry. And all of a sudden his eyes turn red for what I have to do now.
Oh, shit.
And everybody make me a sanity roll.
Oh no, I'm bad at these. If I succeed, this will be my first success on a sanity roll.
Do you have hard successes?
No, if you make it, you make it.
Anna succeeded a
There you
sanity
go.
roll!
Our girl!
Let me
It's not that
roll.
compartmentalizing.
I got an 8.
Nice. You are surprisingly okay with this. So
I think I got a bod.
all of a sudden, like there is a there's a noise almost like a huh, as Miriam Mare's body just goes, and all of a sudden in front of you is this metallic, spiky horror with 2 glowing red eyes. And he fails the roll, so he doesn't say anything.
Henri!
We're going to initiative.
As we're going into initiative, we got 2 coins from Duke Flea.
Oh,
Thank you,
Right.
dear.
Thank you, your
Thank
guys.
you, we
Some
need
royal-
that.
royal,
We need that.
some royal. Oh man,
Good catch.
Big ones. We got big ones.
We got the big one.
Yeah, I
You got
took the small
little
ones this time. They're cuter.
Let me have one.
So yeah, he has turned into some horror here,
Ooh, metallic spiky horror.
and
Ow.
most of the
Horror. Yeah, I'm saying it with a German accent. Horror.
every cat that isn't Inspector Fiddles just runs away.
No.
Yeah, they scatter. Inspector Fiddles like.
Yes, Inspector.
Good job.
Get
Good
him.
job, kitty.
So he's got a 70, and he's just gonna jump at this thing.
Oh,
Be careful, baby.
live forever, Inspector.
Wow. Okay, he latches onto this thing, and he's just like clawing and hissing and.
Into the metallic
Yeah.
spikes.
It's he's not doing a whole lot, but
Sure.
he is definitely, probably making it unhappy. 60.
65.
All right.
Ooh, it's so dexterous.
I'll just leave that right there. Is there like a chair or anything in this room?
Make me a luck roll.
64 out of 71.
Yeah, there's a chair right here.
Cool.
It's made of some sort of weird light stone.
Okay. Can I pick it up?
Yeah,
Riddle.
it's very light.
Okay. Oh, I'm a little. Well, whatever. I'm gonna move around to the other side from where the cat is and try to beam this spiky ball with the.
All right, make me a
with the
brawl
chair.
roll.
Damn. 85 out of 52.
All right, so the chair hits the thing. Age 9,280.
Oh, very specific.
The chair or the thing?
The spiky ball.
So this thing has 4 twisted legs. The first pair end in barbed 3-padded claw hooks. The head ends in a gaping mouth surrounded by a beard of tendrils. And each
of tendrils.
of the tendrils has like a razor sharp thing coming out of it.
Jesus.
And the body is a hard carapace.
like a chain devil or something.
This sounds bad. Oh, yeah.
And again, the eyes are like this weird ruby red now. You hit the chair. You hit it with the chair. The chair does not break. It seems quite sturdy, but there's just this kind of thud as you hit it.
Fair enough.
50s.
55.
I'm 40.
55. Okay, so, well, there are 2 things I would like to do. First, I'm just going to call for Henri.
Okay.
Henri!
Like
Okay.
Beetlejuice?
Yes, I say it 3 times. The second, I don't think I have the sword cane with me.
Probably not.
I want it to be with me.
Make a luck roll.
Okay,
If you get a hard success, you brought the sword cane.
okay. Oh, I bought it!
All right. Don't
Anything to
leave,
do with swords, man.
I always roll one.
don't leave home without it.
With your one arm?
Shing!
The
The balance is sort of weird now, but the neat thing is nothing's in the way of the draw.
Yeah.
You know?
That is neat.
You killed Blackjack. I think.
I think the claws are suggestive.
Okay, here's another question. I have very low HP in the real world. What is my HP?
All of your damage in this world is healed. So you're at full hit points here.
Okay. Well, not for long. I'm going to attack.
All right, make me a sword roll.
Sword roll, sword roll, sword roll, sword roll, sword
Get a
roll.
1. Let's get a 1. Oh, okay, well.
I failed.
All right. So your sword, you stab at it, and the sword just again, it sounds like metal on metal. King!
Perhaps if I manifested a different material.
As long as it's king and not.
I'm trying to analyze this thing.
Okay.
Is it making any noises, Ezra?
No. Once Miriona Mare turned into this thing, it was totally silent.
Oh yeah, that was that roll that failed.
Right.
You're next. It's very slow.
Is Henri still here?
Henri is not here. You called for him. I may or may not have started a timer to see when he gets here.
No.
Okay. Henri, I need a shotgun. Henri, can I have a shotgun, please?
You're just standing on the thing. Fiddles is like, you could help, man.
Yes, I'm helping by calling for a shotgun.
As he says that, the thing just flings him off.
And people say I'm supernaturally calm in situations.
It's a dream. It doesn't matter.
I would like to come back.
I'll charge at it and try and tackle it.
You're gonna. All right.
The spiky ball of spikes.
Make me a let's call it a brawl roll. Fight brawl.
You do you, boo.
I'm going to.
All right. Yeah. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to. You said forearms?
Yeah, it's got four arms. It kind of is walking on all fours right now. And it's got the sort of the segmented head that has the stuff.
Okay, I'm trying to wrap my arms around it and pinning its claws against it.
Okay.
Like you would like.
Make me a strength roll. Let's do an opposed strength roll here. Oh dear. Yeah, you have done so. You feel it like.
Yeah. I've got it pinned down.
All right. Yeah, you have this thing in a headlock.
Some sort of limb lock.
Its turn. Nope. Okay.
I'm trying to keep my face away from its beard spikes.
Yeah. Both of you make me luck rolls.
Maybe if Henri could bring some manacles or something, put it in the brig.
Odd 5.
Okay.
Odd 5, staying alive.
Make me a POW roll.
Ooh.
Going through them one by one.
Staying alive. Do you want to reroll?
Do you want to take a re-roll?
Yeah, we can try it. Let's try it.
We are going to.
I
Look
have
at that
had-
dude flee.
Thank you, you're great.
in time.
Oh, Erna has such good luck. Yep, no. So.
Was it at least better?
It was
Yeah,
better.
it was.
All right. I've never done this before.
Uh-oh.
I need to speak to you outside.
These whispers are brought to you by
entertain.
WizKids.
Yeah, go. Go.
Talk amongst yourselves.
It's been good knowing you.
Ren, have you ever been in a fight?
I have.
Yeah?
Yeah, have you?
When were you in a fight?
So there was one time it was actually here in the Bay Area.
Ooh.
Yeah, there was some road rage involved. Like people,
my God.
people cut me off. I honked at them, and then there was this interaction back and forth between the cars. And then I went to Safeway, and they pulled in next to me.
They followed you?
They followed me. We got into a full-on in the parking lot fight with me and 2 other ladies.
Like physical fight.
Like my ear was bleeding afterwards.
God.
They scratched my ear.
Did you get them arrested?
No.
Did you get them arrested? She's not a snitch. All right, everything's fine.
Bull fucking shit. I don't believe you.
Why do you look so pale right now?
The
What is this?
All right,
what
top of the
is
round.
this?
I don't
Ooh,
know.
he makes the roll. Okay. Both of you make me spot hidden roll. Actually, all 3 of you make me spot hidden rolls.
Okay.
I don't like how calm she sounds. Yes. Regular
Okay.
success.
Did you fumble?
No.
Oh.
I got a 1.
Oh, okay.
I got a 1 out of 71.
All right, so you both notice that its eyes turn gold.
Oh.
You notice that, like, the red that was in it is trying to come back.
Oh.
And you hear the voice of Miranona Murra go, please, run. I don't want to hurt you. Please.
What's going on?
And then the red comes back.
It's not in control of its faculties.
It needs to be removed from the train.
It needs to be removed from...
Oh, thank you for saying that. I decrement the timer. And we go back to 70s.
Okay.
Oh, wait, Mr. Scritches.
Yes.
Mr. Inspector Fiddles. Inspector Fiddles, like, picks himself up.
Pick himself up and try again. Try again.
I'm a cat. I love a fight. And he jumps back.
And an Irish cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Is it like a scruffy tabby?
Yes, yeah. This is, and he will jump back on the thing, and this time he's like trying to gnaw on one of the spikes. He's like, it's not going well for him. But 70.
I'll move around back and I'll get away from Mr.
Yeah.
Fiddles and try to bean it again with
Yeah, you're
chair.
essentially kind of circling this
Yeah,
thing.
and I want to try and... So you said the window's open?
Huh?
I want to try to bat it towards the window.
Well, I mean, I've got it, right?
Yeah, he's
Oh, you
holding
do.
it. Yeah, and it's so it came through the window.
Mm-hmm.
So its head is facing towards where most of you are.
Okay.
And so when you're backing around, you're essentially going towards the window.
Try not to hit Mr. Fiddles. Inspector Fiddles, rather.
I always land on my feet,
Yeah, but
and I've got 7 lives left.
I don't want to take one of them away.
You shouldn't have any expression.
I'm sorry.
No, you're you.
This so fucking much. Okay.
Well, we'll get to you on your
I read a
initiative.
book.
Well, how many lives did Blackjack have? Pooja's asking this. I guess he was on his last
Oh,
one.
that's just an expression.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it was he.
See, Pooja, cats don't actually
I want to
have
try to hit it again.
All right, take
Let
the
me
swing.
mansplain this to you.
Oh my god, boy. That is a hard success.
Nice. All right. So roll your damage, which for the chair is going to be a D8. Oh wait, hard is max damage.
Hard is max, so that's...
So you do the. What's your strength bonus?
I don't think I have one.
Okay. What's your strength and your size?
My strength is 40, my size is 50.
Yeah, that's no strength bonus. So you crack this thing with the chair. Make me a luck roll. You do 8 points of damage.
90.
All right, the chair shatters
Okay.
on this thing, but like you see a crack, like in this sort of carapace.
Yeah, Charlie followed through with shoulders and hips, like
Yeah.
like a baseball player.
Yeah, you crack that thing hard. All right, your initiative.
I very,
Do something, Erna.
I very calmly drop the sword, not an arm, drop the sword and walk away.
Okay.
Erna!
She leaves.
Yeah.
Erna, what are you doing?
I don't say anything.
Yeah, she goes. And it's you now.
Oh, is it? Do you want me to try and get it near the window?
It came in through the window, so I mean, maybe not.
I think it's like a Pokemon. We need to get it down.
So what?
To lower,
You take that back.
lower HP.
Well, then try bashing it against a wall.
Okay, I try and like body slam it or.
All right, so you're gonna make a strength roll. I'll give you a bonus die because you have control over it. This will be opposed. This poor thing is not rolling.
So
well.
I do 2 doubles. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 2 tens.
2 10s. And I
And you
the
take
higher,
the best.
or
So the lower.
better. Yeah.
So the 2.
28.
All right, you beat him.
Yeah.
So yeah, you essentially like bum rush this thing against the wall, and
My rugby training.
it doesn't so much. There's not a grunt, but there's definitely like an exhale of like whoof.
Yeah.
And roll me a D3. It's a D6 divided by 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so 1 and 2 are 1, 3 and 4 are 2.
Oh, kids
Let's
that don't
get
know
into the
dice.
bag.
Do you want to borrow one?
The
Sure.
D3s are weird. D3s are weird.
3?
So that's 2. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
So, do you have a strength bonus?
My strength is 65.
And what's your size?
My size is 55.
All right, so that's plus a D4. So add a D4 on there.
Big boy Reggie.
I keep passing the lesbian dice.
Okay.
Nice, nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Yeah, it did not enjoy that.
Would you just go back to being a wimpy little man?
So, both of you make me luck rolls with a bonus die.
Okay. Thankfully, that is a 70, which is a success.
I got
Wait,
worried
there's
there
also
for
a
second.
double 0 there.
The bonus die.
Oh.
So I
Bonus
think
die
it's better.
saver.
Nice. Okay, you both make it, so
Yeah, all I could do was
nothing
that. And I
happens.
was like, uh-oh.
Everything's fine.
And
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Just like you.
Everything's fine with me,
You
too.
are fine.
Everything's fine.
And you're
He'll try
walking
and make a
away,
roll.
I'm walking away.
which is perfectly understandable.
Yeah, that's
and
all right.
There's
So
nothing weird.
once again, the red leaves his eyes, and he says, "He's going to make me hurt you."
Who's he?
The sorcerer. He's gonna make me hurt you. Please, just run, please.
How can we stop
And
you?
the red comes back.
We need a rope. We need to tangle him in rope.
I'll get right on that as soon as I find my 50 feet of rope.
It should be in your explorer's bag.
What about that 10-foot pole? There's a sword on the ground if anybody wants it.
Watching him twitch in D&D references is beautiful.
No, that was a 10-foot pole joke.
I don't want to touch it with the 10-foot pole.
What about the cat? What if the cat uses the 10-foot pole?
Oh, the cat needs to make a luck roll.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
odd 1. Cats are lucky.
Woo! Okay, yeah, just one. I don't have both.
So we're not getting a 10-foot pole cat?
Aw,
Leave.
I hate you.
No, don't show him the pants!
Don't you dare!
Show him the pants!
Don't give away the
That's
milk
only for the
free.
Patreons.
Don't give away the milk
Yeah.
for free.
Yeah, you'll never get pulled outside because that would involve
Dane, I need you to crawl outside.
Or like hunch walk.
How bad do you want this job, Dane?
Pants reveal? I'll crawl. You all don't know how much money I've invested in pants in the last 6 months.
Ridiculous. I love it.
We did not force him to do that.
No.
No, we haven't.
This is all
Completely
Dane's
voluntary.
mania. It's Dania.
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 Pantsadania.
Pants.
Okay, back to the top of the lineup. So Inspector Fiddles doesn't seem to be doing much against the armor of this thing.
Did the honorary count go down?
It did.
Okay, good.
Still chewing away.
Yes, Inspector.
yeah.
And so we're back to you.
Metal scratching post.
Oh, just the thought of that sound.
Yeah, his teeth, like, there's this horrible noise of his teeth of just like grinding.
Little teethies.
Aw.
He's not Cockney.
Oh, he isn't. I don't know the difference.
I mean, clearly you don't.
Oh, blimey.
You're so good at voices, Dave.
Thank you.
Anyway,
You can take your Protestant ass away from here.
Apples and pears, apples and pears, apples and pears.
does it look like it's slowing down at all?
I mean, it's not moving a whole lot.
Well, does it look? So the carapace got cracked, right?
Yes. Yeah, your hit seems to have done a lot to it. His is mainly moving it and kind of controlling it, but he's done a little bit of damage.
No, and I appreciate him controlling this problem.
Yeah. It's much harder for him to look you in the eyes when he's in a headlock, you know.
Oh. That was a little lore drop from Ezra.
Cujo will write that down.
I see.
I order you not to.
Oh!
Okay.
You're having a lot of fun.
You are. I'm going to cast about for anything else that is about like the right size to use to beat this thing with.
Yeah, there's nothing as good as the chair, but there are like vases and stuff you can use.
And there is a sword on the ground.
There is a sword on the
I'm
ground.
not good with swords.
Neither
Cast
is
Dispel
she.
Magic. Cast Dispel Magic.
You know, if I were a sorcerer, I would, but you know, unfortunately, I put all of my points in fighter.
That's
I mean,
your problem.
well, I will say, Charlie has good pow. You could manifest something.
Huh. That's a
Very good point.
fair point.
Just spend a little time.
Just throw that out.
I do
Fumble
have
right
those.
now would be.
It would be kind of amazing.
C'est magnifique.
C'est magnifique.
All right. I want to try to manifest a shotgun.
Okay. Make me a pow roll.
Yes, Charlie.
Power roll.
Yes, Charlie.
Come on. 37 out of 75.
So that's a hard success.
Yes, exactly a hard success.
Okay.
Shotgun.
So you gain this. You gain the knowledge that dream lore, which is a skill that you have, is half. Well, now you do.
Fuck.
It's half your POW.
Uh-huh.
To manifest something, you need a hard success in dream lore. So essentially, a little better than a critical success in POW.
Okay.
But so
So
dream.
you need to crit pow and
Got
order.
it.
Well, no, a little better because a hard success. Like if half of your POW is 37 or whatever, then you'll do half of 37, which will be a little better than the critical, the 1/5. It's essentially 1/4.
Yeah. So that would be. God, what is that?
1/4.
17,
Well,
18.
yeah, around.
17, 18, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So, but you do have the skill Dream Lore, and you may now check it.
Oh, well.
Check
Wait,
it.
I didn't get 2 and I manifest.
You actually have the skill Manifestation because you made the critical roll to turn yourself into a cat.
So what points do I put into Dream Lore? Is that my
That's half of your.
half my POW?
Yeah.
And what's my manifestation?
It is.
Oh, half of the half.
Yeah. It's a quarter of your POW. So whatever your hard success for your POW is, then it is half of that.
16.
Okay. And you can check that as well.
Thank you.
Check.
Check it out.
That is terrifying. Okay. Well,
You also have a feeling that only works in the Dreamlands.
yeah. Well, that makes sense.
Oh, real life dream.
Although I would
stuff.
love it if you'd be in like Zagreb going like, I need a shotgun.
Can I get a shotgun?
Yeah. So Charlie looks kind of dazed for a second as he absorbs all of this information and then kind of shakes his head, and that's his turn.
Okay. So you in the hallway.
Okay.
Henri is like racing towards the room, and he says, "Oh,
No.
there is danger in that room. Is everyone all right?
Where am I at right now?
You are outside of the villa.
Yeah, but can I speak?
Oh
normally?
yeah, you're fine.
Everyone's in danger in there. I have to leave.
Well, of course, I understand. I will be. Excuse me.
Yeah,
and
please
he'll like
help
run.
them.
Yeah,
Thank
he'll
you.
run.
Thank you. Not Charlie. I always say thank you to Charlie. It just was natural.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank
you, Charlie.
Will you make sure
What are the angels?
Charlie and Reggie mean a great deal to me? If you could make sure they're all right.
Yes, no one will die on my train.
Good.
Well, no one else.
Good.
Hopefully.
Good. I'm going to leave.
Yes. Goodbye. And he'll zoom off. And we are back to you now.
I am going to try.
Oh, by the way, Henri's carrying a shotgun.
Oh, Charlie can use those? Oh, Reggie. Somebody.
Somebody can. I am going to try to persuade or charm
Okay.
this entity into submitting.
Okay. That was curious wordage.
I loved
but,
it. I loved it.
Okay,
So either turning back into his previous form, or now that I know that he's under the influence of another entity, to either help with him resisting that, or I'm trying to.
You're trying to reason with him and break him out of his spell.
Correct.
Okay. Offer me a skill there. Persuade.
Persuade.
Okay. Make a persuade roll.
21 out of 70.
All right. So
You are a good man. You are a man of culture. You love wine and the finer things in life, not killing innocent, cute cats and running havoc on this train. Think of the thing that you need to get rid of.
So you see the red start to recede, and he's like, wine.
Wine. Think of the wine, man. Think of the wine.
I don't want to hurt anyone.
I know you don't.
And you both notice the floor starts to go like this, and as soon as Henri steps in, he goes, Zutarua! And the floor tentacles just come out of the floor and wrap around him, kind of holding you there as well.
That's fine.
And as soon as the tentacles do that, he kind of just sort of like goes limp. He goes,
Thank you.
and his eyes go gold.
Thank you. Are you with us?
Yes.
Henri, I don't think that this man is in his within his faculties. I think there was an outside influence on him.
With all the tentacles that are wrapping up around
No.
us.
I'm saying
No,
that
that's
his
the train.
actions.
Oh, I see.
Is this the thing that killed...
This is the implement. This is not the one who caused the action.
He's being controlled by an outside force.
This is not the hand. This is but the weapon. Henri, I'm using metaphor
That
here.
was
Come
a
on.
great phrase.
Thank you.
Yeah. Poetic.
So he is being controlled.
Yes.
We believe so.
Monsieur, are you being controlled? He just looks.
What do you want from me?
He looks like he's trying to speak.
I believe he's not able to speak based on the... We should hold him.
I just don't want to hurt anyone
Good.
else.
I think, Henri, do you have a brig? Do you have some sort of place that he can be safely
I have an
sequestered?
appropriate place for this murderer, yes.
But, Henri,
Oh, he will come to no harm.
but also the cats can't know.
I beg your pardon, Boyle.
No, listen.
The inspector's here.
Inspector, do you understand the difference between somebody who was forced to kill someone and somebody who was motivated to kill someone?
He killed Blackjack.
We think. We do not have proof yet. We don't have a confession yet. What we do have is evidence, and we have testimonials from us that this entity has been under the influence of someone else, not that they did it of their free will.
That's malarkey, Boyle.
If I should pointed a gun at you right now and said that unless you do something that I tell you, I'll kill you, would you do that thing?
I don't want to die.
Would you be at fault for doing that thing, or would it be me who is at fault for doing that thing?
Well, I think the both of us.
It's more basic than that. If I point a gun at you, is it me, the person?
Why is there always me getting the gun pointed at him?
Because you're the one who.
Fine. If I'm pointing a gun at the wardrobe, and I shoot it, and the wardrobe explodes, and it does all sorts of damage, it's horrible. Is it the gun's fault, or is it the person who pulled the trigger?
Well, it's the person. The gun's just a tool.
He was the gun in this situation. When his eyes go red, he's not himself. He's being controlled by someone else.
We think we need to find out.
Probably, pretty sure.
Well, I mean, we're gonna put him in the brig, right?
Yes.
Yes, but
We don't want your delegation going after and demanding his death.
No, he's gonna stand justice as he deserves. We're not gonna kill him. We're not vigilantes. We're cats.
excellent.
That is somehow comforting.
Excellent. Right, you've all got this handled. I'm gonna run after Erna.
I'm going to untangle myself.
Yeah.
from
Henri,
multiple-
he helps you out.
Usually I have to pay extra for this.
Do you go back to your villa?
I am getting as far away from the proceedings as I,
I have to
possibly
tell you one
can.
more thing.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
He keeps making me leave the room.
Oh, a
in
different
the
room.
corner.
It's dark in there.
I'll just whisper it.
So I got in a fight.
Have you been in a fight?
7th grade.
Really?
And I got suspended for 6 days.
Oh, see,
And you'll find out more after the
I
show.
didn't go to public school, but I probably would have gotten into a lot of fights if I'd gone to public school.
So
I went to public school. I didn't get
I'm a
Anna
scrappy person.
is just getting as far away from the proceedings as
Okay.
she can, and
All
she's
right.
just walking
So you
calmly away.
Yeah, you see Erna go through the door to the dining car.
Okay, I'm gonna run after her.
All right, yeah, she's going very slowly, but I mean she's walking normally. Mm-hmm. She's not running or anything. So you catch up.
Erna,
Oh, Charlie, you're okay.
what is going on?
Do I still feel the impulse to?
No, you
Oh.
know.
Released.
I'm fine. No.
No, what happened?
Charlie, when it,
You're not able to say.
I can't say.
All right.
Something happened.
All right.
Said that. Oh, okay. We're getting closer. A thing occurred.
A thing occurred.
Well, you know what?
The accomplished look was awesome.
A thing occurred, and you dropped your sword and you walked away.
Yes.
And it's all right.
It's all right.
We're all right.
What happened? Can you talk?
Yeah, I can talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
What happened?
So Reggie got it all tied up in his arms and held it in place, and
Yeah, I did.
we were hitting it, and it kept.
Died in my arms tonight.
You're not there. Shut up.
Must have been something you said.
Pulling out the cutting.
It's the
crew.
Reggie intrusive thoughts.
Tonight.
Do you want us to get copyright claimed? It's enough.
Time ran away.
That's enough.
Back. Its eyes kept changing from red to gold, and when it was red, it was being controlled by something. And when it was gold, it was telling us to go away because we didn't want to hurt anyone at all.
Okay. These are things I am interested in. It is good to know these things.
Is that similar
eyes
to what you experienced?
Change color.
The eyes changed color. Did the thumb?
I can't confirm or deny that, Charlie.
I plead the fifth, Charlie.
Now we
You're
know.
not American, you
Everybody that's testifying before Congress has been mind controlled.
Is that what's going on?
Oh no! With how fucked up things have been. All right. Well.
I think you should. I don't trust me for many reasons.
That should be the episode.
I don't trust me.
And I know you said I shouldn't think of myself as a weak link, and I won't. But maybe you should.
No.
Okay. You're so supportive. I
can't with this.
can't with this right now. Thank you.
Stop being so supportive. Damn your nurturing spirit.
I don't. Okay, I have questions.
Inspector Fiddles skittles by and goes into the dining
Little
car.
Skittles?
Can you just keep an eye on
Skittles
me?
is our king.
All I ask is that you keep an eye on me.
I always do.
Okay. Good. Yes. Great. Okay.
You hear the unmistakable sound of Inspector Scritches going, "Another solved case!"
Just one more thing.
Those are lovely shoes. I can't wear shoes, but where did you get those? Because
If you were all fucking in the other room, but you don't have genitals.
I'm gonna move a little bit closer to Erna and like slowly put an arm around her shoulders, and just like bring her to lean against Charlie, and just be like, all right, it's been. I don't feel like we've gotten any rest. This whole dance in between the actual train and this.
And Dream Lazon. We haven't slept for real in a while.
Yeah. So everyone's a little bit on edge, and it's all right.
Yes.
the floor, a big lump in the floor comes rolling by, and it continues towards the people of Ib's compartment.
Watch it go.
All right.
Is that okay?
I don't. Hi. Hello. I'm talking to the lump as it's passing by.
out of the lump, Henri's head turns around and says, I am merely transporting the prisoner.
Oh, right, thank you.
And then goes back in, and the
Oh, no.
To the inn?
and he's got out the other door.
Huh.
Fair.
Yeah, well, maybe whatever was trying to take him over won't want to come in when everything smells so bad.
Yes. Maybe we should just wake up, and I could just work on the scroll.
On something a little bit less crazy.
Yeah, I guess so.
As you say that, the camera starts to pull back as the train leaves Dilathleen, doggone, and starts to head out. And you do all fall asleep. And when you wake up, you'll be back on the Orient Express. Heading...
Charlie, this isn't inappropriate. I'm not suggesting anything, but could I sleep in your room?
Yeah, you can.
All right.
Can I come? My room's full of jerks and a guy who pisses the bed.
I offered, yeah.
I would love to have a sleepover, please.
Let's have a slumber party.
Let's have a sleepover.
Can we come too?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
You're not
Fuck
invited.
right out of here.
We'll stay with Neil.
Just don't tell Uncle. Well, yeah, there's other people. It's fine.
Yes, what? Yes.
It's everything is appropriate.
We are making sure it's no different than us sleeping in the living room at the farmhouse.
Yes.
We're all sleeping in the same place.
Can I tell you guys something?
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, tell us.
When I was a kid, I wasn't allowed to have anybody over.
Oh.
This is my first, non-sexual sleepover.
Well, truth be told, I didn't have a lot of friends growing up, so I didn't have sleepovers either.
Charlie?
Did you have any sleepovers, Charlie?
Lived in a little rural farm town and didn't feel exactly connected to other kids like me when I was a kid, so no, I really haven't. I mean, and Trouble will actually kind of sigh and none of the girls invited me because I was weird to them, and the boys didn't think I was one of them.
You're seeing dots
Very slowly.
First
You're that meme of the woman with the calculations.
First the tailor, and then this, and then that, and the bathhouse, and oh. Well, if we didn't need to rest, I'd say we should tell ghost stories.
Maybe just one.
Okay.
One each.
One little ghost story.
All right, and we each
And
tell
the
a very
camera pulls back, and when we next come together, the train will be pulling into Milan.
Ooh.
For all sorts of opera-related hijinks.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
This is exhausting.
Patreon viewers, thank you so much for sticking with us. We really appreciate it. If you're watching this for the first time, do me a favor, hit that like it's a thumb, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a thumb.
It's a thumb.
There's a subscribe button. You could push that as well.
And ring that notification bell to let you know when we're live.
Yeah, we'd greatly appreciate it. You can also find us on many social medias. I think we have a Goodreads page, a WeChat, LinkedIn. I don't know. Probably. Blue
MySpace?
Sky?
MySpace.
MySpace, yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I miss
man.
MySpace.
If you go to our MySpace page, you can hear all of the My Chemical Romance you ever wanted to hear.
We have an HTML
one
into
song.
into the page. As soon as you come on, it starts
When
playing.
I was a young man.
I almost changed it to Imagine Dragons, but I was, really sad that day.
You did a good job.
But that is going to do it for Call of Cthulhu for this Saturday. We will be back next Saturday, although, once again, the curse of working actors, unfortunately, Pooja will be in a play.
Yay!
So,
Not unfortunately.
Fortunately,
Unfortunately.
I mean,
Two things can be true at the same time.
So perhaps Erna won't.
Wake up.
won't.
No, that's not what I was gonna say. Have problems. She's gonna have a good week. Because I'm not here to
Yeah.
roll for her.
As long as Pooch is not involved, Erna has a great
Yeah,
week.
yeah. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Me, I'm the problem. It's me.
Oh.
So we'll be back, and then we're gonna take at least 1 week off because I'm on vacation.
What?
I'm not on vacation. It's a crappy vacation. I'm gonna be in Santa Fe for like 26 hours. I'm muling my brother's cat.
Yeah, well, we'll be out for 2 weeks, it looks like, because you're out the 11th, and then Dane and Pooja are both out on the 18th. Because
All right, then.
that's
So-
the 3rd week, so we'll be out for at least 2 weeks.
So watch us next week because you may never see us again.
Oh,
And if you keep making bathroom jokes, they won't ever see us again.
I'm coming back.
Worth it. Totally worth it. Patreons, hang around. We'll have a link for you shortly to watch Last Call of Cthulhu, which will contain absolutely no bathroom jokes at all.
But a lot of Dane's
But a lot of
pants.
Dane's pants.
Woo!
Danish pants coming your way. Goodbye, internet friends.
Night.